everybody for jumping in here. Haven't been live in a while, man, but we are live today. I appreciate everybody once again. We go get this cracking, man. We got some good news, some good 2K news that we is finna be talking about ASAP. First thing we're gonna do is get right into this news right here. First part reveal from Double H.
Every game I will have a user using every player on the court. That way it's basically as close as we can possibly get to our first part of gameplay, just with my team cards in place of my players. We're going to be showing 5v5 gameplay with 10 users playing, 2v2 with 4 users playing, 3v3 with 6 users playing, and then random interesting clips that are in co-op or full user games. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the first 5v5 game of NBA 2K26 to start the video.
Let's go.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, aka Double H, back at it again, another banger. Now, I didn't get a chance to play Triple Threat Park or the All-Star Team Up 5v5 when at Community Day. I was so locked into the builder and the play now and the gameplay breakdown video. So shout out to everybody from Community Day that ended up sending their footage to make this video possible. We are starting with Laker fan who plays a lot of competitive Pro-Am, and he sent me his footage of this 5v5 game right here. He was on Wilt Chamberlain, and this was a full 10-stack lobby. And the other point guard on the other team who just got that lane steal and just hit it through with Shea is Kang Dooms, who also plays Pro-Am usually on point guard. So this should be an interesting gameplay to look over. I've already cut it up, so I kind of know what happens for the most part, so I'll be able to go over it. They have Wemby and they have Wilt Chamberlain on the same team. Now Wemby's 7'4" right here. He's moving pretty slow to the court. That is a mycareer with a 25 speed on that play, so keep that in mind. Anthony Edwards, I don't know how that wasn't contested by the other Wemby in the paint, especially being 7'4", so that was kind of crazy to me. Also notice the green rebounds, okay? Wemby gets completely demolished in the paint right there. The other Wemby green rebound, they're going down the court, and a lot of that's going to happen a lot. There's not really plug steals in this game. You're going to see a lot of fouls being called when people reach. There is very good lane steals that you're going to see too, as we get another on-ball reach foul right there. But yeah, lane steals are really good, but look at Shea. A slow down hero that was a 100% smothered and won. What in the world? Yo, I mean, this difficulty can't be Hall of Fame. It's probably like similar to rec difficulty. I'm not 100% sure. But look at, no one knew how to time the lobs. They weren't used to the random buttons. And then there's a body bump steal right there, which did and was happening a lot in this 5v5 gameplay as Larry Bird is the corner 3. And how is that not a lane steal right there? I don't know how Wemby doesn't get that. Maybe his steal is low. He is 7'4". And look at Kang Dooms using straight up back fade out of bounds. Dooms did tell me that he thought back fading was like more comfortable and like he almost thought it was easier than just shooting a regular standstill. As Anthony Edwards gets a contact under there, that would be the only contact under this game. Look at Laker fan, player of the half. Shout out Laker fan. It's 20-12 right now. They have Caitlin Clark and Shea at the backcourt. How is that not a lane steal again? Wemby doesn't get it again. He had to have had a low steal or something, as the other Wemby gets a standing dunk. Anthony Edwards are in the basket on 3 people, bails it out to Wemby, back out to Wilt. And look at LeBron making what is that, a 52 or 58% contested 3 in the corner? I think that was Gunner UR that made that shot in the corner. That's crazy. That was with the button too. So, wow. I don't know how that little foul right there was even a foul on that scoop layup. But look at Wemby, 7'4", just towering over them, 19% cover layup, doesn't matter. His height is definitely a huge factor on that play right there. Look at this lane. Yo, lane steals are going to be crazy. Now, it is a 7'4" player getting that with probably super high wingspan, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of clips of lanes just like that one right there with Larry Bird. You can tell this is going to be a bleed. And it's almost another lane right there. I mean,
it's going to be crazy, y'all.
What's going to happen? Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be one of those 2Ks where lanes are pretty insane to start the game. I don't know. I kind of like when the lanes are really OP. Maybe not as OP as the start of 2K25, but I kind of like that. But look at Luka gives kind of like a tip seal and then turns it into a dunk meter. It's 32-16. I mean, this is a blowout. stealing it from his teammate. We actually have a clip later in this video of what happens when two people are right next to the rebound and both green the rebound. Look at Shea in a crazy lane out the corner and then back fades again for 3. I didn't get to test a back fade at all. I didn't really think to do that. I'm really excited to test that for 2K26 because I like shooting the ball, and that seems like it'd be fun. Anyways, Laker fan just dominating the paint, greening that last rebound, gets the easy standing dunk to Caitlin Clark driving, bad catch, and that leads to another body bump steal. That was happening several times throughout this gameplay. Wemby gets the ball here. He gets a little hop into the lane. That was nice. I don't know if that's just because he's super tall or if that was looking just a good hop animation, just because it is a good hop animation. I don't know. Chase down block right there. Not exactly sure who blocked it. And then they mistimed the jumper. Fast break. Passes out a wide lamp. And as soon as he posted up right there, he gets plucked. So plucks aren't very common in this game. But that was kind of a BS pluck right there. Like, as soon as he posted up, he got it. And then get Shea getting wild for the midi. That was old using the left stick, too. Another thing to note is that the left stick is kind of crazy in 2K26. Like, you can really wiggle your way around to get wide open. And you're going to see more of that in the other gameplays. But this is the final box score for the 5v5 game. Now we have a 2v2 game. Shout out to King Dooms. Who uses footage here. He is using
Sunset Beach Community Center. So I wonder, is this like, this got to be somewhere in the park? I feel like this somewhere in the park, but it's like you got to walk to it. You know what I'm saying? So you can just walk there and be like, oh, let's go play boom, boom, my team, whatever type shit. So I feel if they turn the camera around, you'll see the rest of the park.
Something that I want you guys to notice is the green rebounds in this game, because it is something to note. You're going to see a lot of green rebounds in different situations of what happens, and there is a specific play where someone greens a rebound and gets it over them. Well, not over them, but you're just going to have to wait and see. Anyways, first 2v2 game right here, and look at the WNBA player getting bumpy. I did talk about my gameplay breakdown video that Mike Wang did say that there's going to be a lot more contact-to-contact animations when it comes to defense and playing high on people. Jokic gets a nice hop step into the dunk. The WNBA player had a nice scoop a couple of plays ago. Jokic's jump shot did seem slow and kind of awkward, so I'm assuming why Dooms was mistiming it. I probably would have mistimed it too. They try to get Wemby to back down. They shoot a little midi fade, and look at, there's a green rebound right there. Now, they did say that green rebounds will increase, like, I think it was vertical or rebounding, or maybe one or the other, if you green it just on that possession. Also, you're going to see later as Jokic greens another rebound and gets a nice little pump fake into the standing dunk. Some of these WNBA players are super fast. This girl's kind of fast on some of her fades, like that little midi fade right there. They have good midi fade animations. I like the midi fade animation she has. And also, she just decks out to the right using R2 or right trigger. A lot of people did that for twos, especially in the competitive 2v2 scene, as Jokic gets kind of a crazy lane right there. That was insane. I don't know what this WNBA player's pass tag is, but I've got to be interested in knowing. But anyways, if you do R2 decks on the inbound, you lose an adrenaline. So we don't have the other person's POV, but I did hear that from people that played at 2K26 Community Day. Anyways, Jokic gets a tipped pass lane right there. He's playing up, trying to recover, doesn't get back in time. 8-2. They're getting backdoor for the easy dunk. Now it's 8-4. Once again, these reaches, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, you can't really get plugs, man. They're very rare. They're possible, but you're going to get a lot of fouls. You can't be reaching too much unless it's a lane or a confident blitz steal. He's walling up with Jokic right here. Jumps, gets back to walling up, misses, and Jokic greens the rebound all at the same time. They kick it out to Jokic, and that jump shot, he was not talking about that jump shot, but with the button, you see he's shooting earlies and lates. There's no slightly earlies and lates. Did you see that rebound? WNBA player greening the rebound. What is she, like 5 foot something over a 7'4" player? Now I do think that the reason Wemby didn't get that is he was like stuck in a weird animation. Like he never actually jumped for the rebound. But that is an interesting clip, to say the least. That's for sure. Anyways, dexing out. She lost an adrenaline right there when she dexed out. Another reaching foul. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, these reaching fouls are crazy. Jokic popping out. They hit Jokic. He's driving. That's a good driving dunk meter. He had a good window on that, just didn't get it. But like I was saying earlier, if you shoot with a button, it's either early, late, or green. If you shoot with rhythm, that's where you get like this slightly late, slightly early, slightly rushed type of timing. So yeah, if you shoot with button, they don't have slightly early, slightly late. I don't know why it's like that. It is what it is. You saw Jokic get another green rebound earlier. Now they got the ball back. It's 12-9. Easy little pick and roll pump fakes. Get the easy standing dunk after the Wemby jump. And that's another reaching foul. And a lot of people were used to reaching and just getting caught getting fouls. I don't know what kind of leg animation that was from Jokic, but he gets it to go. Driving dunk meter from Anthony Edwards right there. He was using simple feedback, so he's getting the immediate excellence up. And look at that lane. I don't know how he doesn't catch that. That's some BS. Like, if I read a lane right there and I don't catch that, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. I don't know why that. I wonder what his interceptor is. Maybe it's has something to do with that. Anyways, another good scoop layup from the WNBA player. Wemby gets another green rebound. It is 18-11 right now. King Doom's team is up. Another driving dunk meter by Anthony Edwards. I'd assume that his driving dunk is pretty high. These are like the base my team cards, so they're not gonna have like juice stats, and they're not gonna have as good stats as their play now players. As they get a jump in, Jokic got the easy rebound and he just puts it back up. Now, unfortunately, he didn't have a takeover equipped because they just started my team on this test.
Windows Defender has temporarily disabled your internet connection and computer for suspicious activity from Facebook. Please do not shut down or restart the computer.
If you watch my gameplay breakdown video, I did test Deep Bomb Arcadian. What is that steal animation? Another body of steel. We saw that in the 5v5 gameplay as Wemby greens that rebound to get it over him. I feel like that was kind of a 50-51. But look at this. What is that? He didn't reach. She didn't do nothing. I don't like that. I don't know what that is. That's some BS. Jokic tries to shoot over him. That was a super small meter. There was barely any green window on that. Good defense by Wemby. He gets a nice standing up innovation. And now he's on fire. I won't even say he has takeover because there really is no takeover from that. And then he misses times the shot. Jokic and Wemby were not shooting good in this gameplay. As he's going to go ahead and enter right there. And that's going to end our 2v2 gameplay. Let's go to the threes. Shout out to Spam for letting me use his 3v3 gameplay. I don't know if y'all are noticing a trend, but I tried to get some really good players that are actually good at 2K's gameplay. We got Laker Fan, plays a lot of fives. Doom is on the other team too. We have Doom in the twos. He plays a lot of prom on PG. And now we got Spam, who was in the 2K league. He plays a lot of pro-am. He plays mostly PG. I've seen him play Sever a couple times. And he's on Anthony Edwards. He's playing with a Wemby and a Curry. I'm pretty sure the Curry was Kamoma. I don't know who the Wemby was. And they're playing against an old guard lineup. They got Allen Iverson out there. Luka's out there. So that is kind of interesting. So Wemby should be dominating the rebounds this game. Curry was shooting pretty bad. Kamoma was struggling to shoot this game. I kind of cut out a lot of his misses. He ended up like shooting really bad to start this game as he relocates to the right side. He probably missed like his first 5 or 6 jump shots. But anyways, Luka on the ISO, and I'm pretty sure that crazy burst he gets out of that move, he's literally just him wiggling with the left stick. I could be wrong. We got a little live com right there, but y'all heard him. He thought that was off. I said this in my gameplay breakdown, but if you're shooting with rhythm shooting, all you have to do is time the tempo. And right here, as you can see, he missed times the push, but you don't need a time to push to green your shots. So when if you have meter on and you're using tempo, it could be kind of weird because if you could show a half bar of you timing your shot, but that visually in the meter is the push timing. You don't need to green that. So you could like half bar the meter and technically green it because the meter is not showcasing your tempo timing. So that is kind of a weird thing to notice in 2K26 as you're seeing a bunch of reach and fouls again because there is no flux. Well, there is flux in this game, but the fouls are very common as Anthony Edwards gets a dunk meter.
We gonna go check out
actually really
Cheesaholic,
like
man,
how
after
the
this.
fouls are coming on the reaches.
We always got some good
Maybe I
content.
won't like
I post
that
good content
when
too,
I
though.
play the game a little more.
Some good
But
content.
as of right now, I'm fine with moving forward with the reaches like that. And I thought a lot of people in 2K25 would just spam and eventually get rewarded with them getting something out of it. I feel like there's a lot of animations in 25 where you can reach and then the player kind of has to, the offensive player like stops dribbling and is like stuck in this animation where he has to like move the ball away from him. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Now that's not even an animation in the game. Now it's just a foul, and I feel like I like that a lot better. As Wemby was kind of dominating the boards this game as expected because they're running against a 3-guard lineup. Luka gets him jumping. He still gets the contest because he has 7-4. He doesn't have a takeover equipped, so now he's just on fire. And look at Luka bringing up the ball, hits Iverson. I don't know how that's not a lane steal. I don't know what Anthony Edwards' steal rating is, but he doesn't get that lane steal. As what do you know, another foul call. People were way too used to just reaching to reach. You gotta reach at the right time. And after going like 0 for 5 to start the game, Chibobo just shoots a back fade and makes it with Curry. And there's something about the back fades where I'm gonna have to look into that when I get my hands on 2K26 again, okay? Curry, wide open, catch and shoot, doesn't get it. And Anthony Edwards with the putback. Okay, spam. Okay, go crazy. We got Luka driving to the basket. I ain't gonna lie, Luka is not that fast, but he was fast out here. That's that game speed looking crazy. I like the increase in the game speed. They get a little tip pass lane right there. Easy, wide open, fast break. Now it's 18-16. Shimomo with Curry trying to get something going. Kicks it out to Span. Probably gonna shot the catch and shoot. Fadeaway 3 and doesn't get the green window there. Honestly, he didn't time either of those right, but look at Luka. Oh my. Oh, the crab? Was that a go-to shot for the crab? I ain't like, he fried Ant right there. That was a tough bucket. Now it's 19-18. They need a 3 to win the game. Curry misses. This dude Chibobo cannot make a catch and shoot with Curry, but he's making a back fade from nearly half court on his first attempt with him. Anyways, they got Shea moving it back out to Luka. Anything wins it for them. If they score any bucket, they win. Luka is on fire, and did he just set an illegal screen? I think that was for game 2019. Spam's not shooting the mid. He forces the dunk mirror. He had a very small green window right there. It doesn't end up making that. He has no stamina. Wemby misses the layup over a bunch of guards in the paint with takeover. That's kind of surprising. And yeah, this possession is looking shocked. Luka, takeover, and has no energy. They somehow miss. And look at that. And that's crazy. That's a rare clip. I feel like no one else got this clip in the community. 2 guards, both jumping for the rebound at the same time. They both green it. And what's the outcome? 2K gives them a jump ball. That is very interesting. I don't know if that was just by coincidence, but I feel like that makes sense if that was on purpose in 2K's part to give jump balls for kind of those 50-50 rebounds if both players green it. So that was very interesting to see. I feel like that was the most interesting clip. Now the reason he lied on the green is he actually thought it was green. His meter was green. He did green his meter, but that's the push timing. If you green the push timing, but not the tempo timing, you do not make your jump shots with rhythm. You have to green the tempo. There's basically no reason to time your push timing when using rhythm. You should only try to time the tempo because no matter how you time the push, if you don't time the tempo correctly, you are not going to make that. And now at 21-20, it is game point, and they go ahead, make the layup, and win that game. Now I decided to finish off the video with a solid 7 minutes of just random gameplay clips that I saw that was given to me that I thought were worthy to put in the video. Why not some extra gameplay? So look at Sabrina. I think that was Sabrina in the corner. Her jumper is super slow. She was getting blocked like crazy. This is a game of full WNBA players. Nice lane steal right there. I think that's Brianna Stewart right there. Doesn't get the lane, but they end up getting the loose ball. And then I don't know what's going on with the ball handle right there. They end up getting the easy steal. Another tip-pass lane. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Lanes are good. Oh, by the way, Caitlin Clark is crazy. Look at these Caitlin Clark clips. Not even using the right stick. Just wiggling with the left stick. I'm telling you, that left stick is a dangerous thing in 2K26. I mentioned it a little bit earlier on, but now you're really seeing it with Caitlin Clark. Okay, sometimes he's using the right stick in this gameplay. For the most part, there was a couple clips here where he's just running around with the left stick, and he's getting open with Caitlin Clark. Not to mention, she's greening. She got a good scoop lamp animation on too. I don't know what's going on with Caitlin Clark in 2K26, but she is souped up. They got her going crazy in this game. Look at this. Fade away with Asia Wilson jumping at her. That's green. Now she's got takeover. I don't call it takeover. I mean, I guess she's hot. She don't got to take over her quick. Midi fade after wiggling around with the left stick. I mean, come on. Now shout out to Vlad Wavy. He is a play now creator. He gave me some other triple threat gameplay. You see Jokic not greening the push, so visually it looked weird, and greening the tempo. So like I said earlier, that meter on ball tempoing or tempo shooting, rhythm shooting, whatever you want to call it, could be a little weird looking for sure. Especially if you haven't played the game yet and you're just watching the gameplay for the first time. So that's why I made sure to explain that for y'all. But anyways, they were going crazy in this game. My boy Vlad, hey, he's a play now player. He knows these jump shots, bro. This man was greening out here. Okay? It's 16 to 6 is already a blowout. I don't know what kind of meter that guy had right there, but there should have been some type of green window. But look at LeBron James. Get into the basket. I like the size of that green window right there. That's what I like to see. Shea with the misdirection, and that would have been crazy. Jokic screens the rebound, but the other Jokic gets the lane steal. Shea with the midi, greens both the tempo and the push timing right there for the easy green. And look at this step back. Oh my God, LeBron out to Shea with the self alley-oop. Finally, we got someone completing the self alley-oops besides myself in the gameplay breakdown video I did. Jokic, what did Jokic? What kind of cross? Why does everyone have a good crossover in this game? And look at that shot by Anthony Edwards. I don't know. That was a small green window, but he made it. And look at this. He missed times the dunk, and it bounces in. We are used to that. That was a thing in 24 and in 25. I guess it's just lucky, bro. Like, it's just the luck of the drop. Look at Asia, or I don't know. Maybe that's Asia Wilson out the corner, and she's just wiggling around from the corner, gets open. She also has Scottie Pippen behind the back, and the Curry slide on. I don't know why they have her stir with so many good dribbles on, but hey, Asia Wilson got the good moves on, that's for sure. Anyways, kicking it out to Asia. Look at, once again, you got that meter. It looks like you didn't time it, but you don't need the time to push timing. You just gotta time the tempo. And if y'all don't know what the tempo timing is, as Jokic gets a nice post spin animation throwing him off with that post up poet. No blitz steal right there. If you guys don't know the tempo timing, it's basically how you're trying to match the speed of you going down and up on the right stick to your player's shot speed. Okay, so you're trying to match his, I guess, motion of shooting with the speed of the stick. So that's why it's called tempo. That's why sometimes it'll say slightly rushes. That's a nice block animation right there. Good defense by Spam. Shout out to Spam for more gameplay right here from him. Curry with the fade, and he ends up winning that game. Back to some more gameplay. Caitlin Clark just going crazy, like off the catch. Fader? Are we kidding? And she's getting the blitz steal on Curry. Oh my God! And then Asia Wilson getting up there, getting a rebound over Jokic, and another tempo timing that just looks weird with the meter. That was a fadeaway. No blitz steal right there. Caitlin Clark, her fadeaway is low key money, and no low lane steal right there from Brianna. Caitlin Clark spin into the step back knee. Dude, she is crazy good in this game. Finally, I think, getting a rebound over Jokic and another tempo timing that just looks weird with the meter. That was a fadeaway. No blitz steal right there. Caitlin Clark, her fadeaway is low key money, and no low lane steal right there for Brianna. Caitlin Clark spin into the step back knee. Dude, she is crazy good in this game. Finally, I think that was Brianna in the corner. Her jumper is super slow. Curry with the fader. Another one that just looks weird. We're just not used to it. visually with the meter. I mean, I'm gonna have my meter off, so I'm never gonna see that when I rhythm shoot. Look at the behind the back into the cancel into the other double behind the back. That's a nice move right there. No lane steal for Curry on that fast break. I'm not sure how. It seemed like he read that pretty well. There's been some questionable ones. Another body bump steal. So the body bump steals are pretty common. Unless you're really good at blitz steals, they're going to be more common than blitzes and more common than the plugs. As they get another driving dunk meter. Look at Curry with takeover. I ain't gonna lie, Spam was cooking right here. You could tell he was starting to get a feel for things. He didn't time that grab right there. But it is what it is. He is moving on these last couple of possessions. 19, 17, and oh my, there's so many people with takeover on the court. Double Curry side into the step. Great shooting, man. He didn't green it. That would have been a clip. That would have been a clip right there. He's got takeover here. Fader in the corner, the turbo fade with. He didn't rhythm that. He buttoned that. 20 to 19. Game point. Curry. I think that was a no dip catch and shoot maybe. We went over a lot of that in the gameplay breakdown. And look at the same win streak prop.
Look at the cheesaholic.
Can I get it done with shade? That is an easy bucket. My first win. So I went undefeated in this whole community. I don't think I lost one game to any 2K content creator. There's a reason why I'm still the best at the game. How do you guys let cheese when the 2K community?
What you click
Can I
on,
get it done with shade? That is an easy bucket. My first win. So I went undefeated in this whole community. I don't think I lost one game to any 2K content creator. There's a
see that's how niggas picking their cars and shit like that. That's cool. I missed my first game when we had 2K26 and I didn't miss with this jump shot.
reason why I'm still the best at the game. How do you guys let cheese when the 2K community tournament and I haven't played the game in 6 months? Alright man, we're starting to enjoy cheese. Finally back with another video and I'm back. I'm back, boys. I'm finally back. Here's the time for NBA 2K26. Bro, I miss y'all, bro. First things first, I never went 5 months without posting. I genuinely miss you guys, and I just didn't know what to post to come back. And if anybody has run any social media, you guys know what I've been doing. I've been taking over the sports betting community. I've built my own Discord. We have the fastest growing Discord on the planet. And I'm going to spend time with my daughter, dog. She's about to be 2 in October, dog. She's big. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Smash that like button. Because cheese is coming back to NBA 2K26. And shout out to everybody that was spamming me. Talking about cheese, we missed you, bro. Just post. Man, I'm back. I'm finally back. And bro, this game is about to be legendary. We're about to be back streaming. We're gonna have some IRL streaming into it. And we're just gonna take over again, bro. I really miss you guys, bro. So the next draft post, I'm gonna be showing you guys my myplayer build. I have the best point guard build. And I'm actually gonna bring my daughter. I'm gonna show you guys how big my daughter got, bro. Damn, it feels good to be back on the camera, bro. Alright, y'all, so look at the park, bro. So in my team, they brought back the Sunset Ballers Park. This is where we started at in 2K17. So I was pretty excited to see this. They got the top right player down over there. They got a whole bunch of double XP and double rep. As you guys can see, this is Park, but this is my team. So this is like triple threat where you guys can play as NBA players. This is insane. As right here, you guys can see that. I'm putting in Shea as the PG. That's the best point guard on the game. And I need 2 centers to get this shit started. Alright, so I got Shea, Wemby, and Jokic, bro. This is the college squad, bro. There's a reason why I'm still the best at the game. How do you guys let cheese when the 2K community tournament and I haven't played the game in 6 months? 6 months! Alright, this is my first game ever at the park, and bro, shit got real. So I want you guys to understand this, bro. I have my myplayer build, the best sigs. Y'all want to just make sure you guys put on those. Because right now we're just playing as months. Alright, this is getting this shit started. Alright,
Oh, so they got the community day fits on. So these are their my players walking up to that. So they are actually in the park. I get it. Y'all actually in the park.
Jay, Wemby, this is my team. So this is like triple threat where you guys can
So these are they.
play as
Wait, is this the builds that they made though?
this part. This is where we started at in 2K17. So I was pretty excited to see
Make sure we probably got 4K on this shit.
this. They got the top right player down over there. They got a whole bunch of double XP and double rep. As you guys can see, this is Park, but this is my team.
Okay. So dude made a center right here. That's the big.
So this is like triple threat. You guys
Damn, we can't see the names underneath that, bruh.
As NBA players, this is insane. As right here, you guys can see that I'm putting Shea as the PG. That is the best point guard in the game, and I need 2 centers to get this shit started. I am 6-2 up the deep, because right now we're just playing as NBA players. Imagine when you guys see this 6-2 up the deep, up there, up. Yeah, it's gonna get real. It was different in the draft community. You gotta equip all the dribble moves and all the jump shots. So I'm gonna have a whole lot of early content, dribble moves, jump shots, and the best build. So day one, you guys can be nasty, bro. So as you guys can see right here, my first ever game in the park, I'm with Shea. I'm just trying to figure out what moves he has. That crazy crossover that he had last year, that was unstoppable, can't be patched. I mean, it did get patched. But you guys can see right here, I'm taking easy too. I'm trying to find the speed boost with these NBA players, but I can't find nothing. But to be honest, I just don't want to lose my first game on NBA 2K26, especially with the community day, the logo, and the tournament, all that shit on the line, bro. I gotta make sure I come out here and play a part, bro. Damn, bro, this game feels super smooth, bro. I'm not. Look how fast. You guys see, I could have easily got that rim run. Look how fast that boy Shea is. So I tried to shoot. My first ever shot was a late. It felt super weird, but it really doesn't matter, bro. I'm coming down the court. You guys see, okay, he's moving with Shea. So that was a nice little speed boost. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm down right now. So you guys see, look how fast Shea is compared to all the other players. We still got Wemby, you know, for all my centers. Look, hey, the top center this year might be dead ass OP the guard. So for all my guys, I love big center, but you guys don't be straight PG over here. But you're gonna have some fun on the center, but especially the OP, bro. Fire, bro. Coming down the court, I'm not even trying to combo. I'm just dead ass trying to win this game, bro. You guys know how I get great. First shot, what? I didn't even dribble no more. What's the point of the dribble off that miss? LeBron James. Okay. So you guys see the relay animation. That shit looks so tough. And one thing that I realized in this game, whites do not go in, y'all. And either it's green or it's not. You know what I'm saying, bro? Look at that. Look at Shea. So as you can tell, just by the couple clips that we already saw, Duncan's gonna be smooth this year. Point guard's gonna be super fast. Look at that crazy speed stuff that he got. And I just can't wait. Yeah, jump loading. Okay, by the way, you got time for layups, so you get green layups and shit, but I just can't wait to show you guys the mind builder, bro, because that right, look, oh my god, you guys see that green light rebound? Yes, you get green light rebound. Yeah, jump loading. Okay, by the way, you got time for layups, so you get green layups and shit, but I just can't wait to show you guys the mind builder, bro, because that right, look, oh my god, you guys see that green light rebound? Yes, you get green light rebound this year. I forgot to tell you guys, bro. So right now, this guy is cooking, bro. I'm about to lose, bro. So I really just got to lock in. All my buckets are damn near with Shea, bro. And you guys already know Shea is out here cooking. Look how fast he is, bro. I'm telling you guys, Duncan's gonna be OP this year. Hope that we get the shooting down just so you guys can see how tough it is, bro. Now, one thing that I do want to say is, well, my player, with the build that I made and the drill moves that I have, bro, yo, you guys have no idea, bro. I dead ass wanted to shoot that, bro, but yeah, that's great. I'm telling you, the center is gonna be OP, bro. So we got the lead here, bro, but man, the clips and the footage that oh my god, bro, why is he low-key moving? The clips and footage that I got from my player and triple moves, bro, we 1v1 the guy, that was the 2K League fantasy season, bro. All I'm gonna say is shit was bad on their community day, bro. For a guy who hasn't played the game in 6 months, I was putting belts ads on everybody. So make sure you guys put on notifications. I really want you guys to see that gameplay. I think I have the best build. It got defense, it can dunk, it can shoot, and it got a high steal. That's my play style. A lot of you guys play exactly like me, especially all my stage players. So yes, I do have the meta patch 1 build that, who knows, it might not be the best build ever, but I know patch 1 you'll be able to survive with everybody else. And who knows, maybe patch 2, patch 3 with all the cat breakers, it might be a better build. But for a starter build, I know that my build will be the best, and you guys cannot go wrong, especially on my PGs. So yeah, bro, this game is just way too easy. The gameplay feels super fast. I don't know if you guys can see in the clips, but bro, playing as Shea, bro, I felt super fast. And as my player, and all the combos I was doing, it felt even faster, bro. So even still on point guard is gonna be OP this year. You guys can see, bro. So oh my god, bro, he's low-key chicken with LeBron, bro. So 1917, my first game ever on NBA 2K26. Can I get it done with Shea? That is an easy bucket. My first win. So I went undefeated in this whole community. I don't think I lost one game to any 2K content creator, bro. So that was fun. Just being back on the game was fun. You guys can see 17 points with Shea. I feel like I'm the best point guard ever, bro. So let's get right after the next game. Alright, so this is my second game on NBA 2K26. I'm gonna stay on the court and see how much more games I can win. So this guy got Shea, Anthony Edwards, and Jokic. So this game right here, I'm gonna try to shoot a little bit more and try to fade, just so you guys can see the fade animations, some of the shooting animations. I got y'all, bro. I'm not gonna make this shit all about winning. I'm just trying to get some clips for you guys. Show you guys some of the tough animations, bro. I just can't wait to show you guys my player builder, bro, and all the sigs that I found, bro. I was literally spending like 6 hours calling up, and I actually found love in it, bro. So I really just miss you guys the most. I just can't wait to stream, dog. Seriously. So you guys can see I get that easy low by 32 points. Just send me a screen. Try to get some big shooters. You guys see, I got a little weak ass speed boost. Green light. Don't get it mixed up either. I'm trying to go for this right there. Couldn't get it. I'm still kicking, so let's try to shoot more in this game. Even with the other players, just to see the feel for the game. That's all. Come on, set a screen. Let me try to get a little fader.
Oh, yeah.
Green.
I was gonna slide
Green.
through.
As soon as you get by the feather this year, bro, just make, bro, fade is OP. If you can time it, don't be like that guy.
I'm here.
You guys can see, bro, that fade looks so good. What the hell was that with Jokic? Yeah, this guy's pretty trash, bro. I don't think this guy's gonna score a point on the to be honest, bro.
Shit, I just let
What?
I just got off the
That was a fire-ass fade from Jokic. So even that animation looks a little different this year. That shit's a little chicken, though, I'm not gonna lie. So you guys can see, I'm trying to combo up here with Shea. Shea really don't got the best dribble moves. I should've went Curry, low-key. And low-key, Clay and Clark was moving. Like, was moving her ass off, bro. So I'm gonna show you guys some clips for her as well. So I get a bucket right here. Quick fade. He's not there, bro. If your hand is not up, bro, I'm telling you guys this right now. Put on the fade. If they're not guarding that fade and you run literally right by him, nigga, shoot it. It's green, bro. Your hands gotta be up this year, bro. And plus, Stealing's gonna be OP for guard this year. That's how I put Stealing up. Let me call for a screen. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys how OP, man. Let me show you guys how OP this point guard is going to be, bro. And what's crazy is, bro, I made my build. Dunk, layup, steal, man, 3-ball, man, dribbling, man, speed, man, defense, bro. So, man, my build's gonna be damn near just a better version of Shea. So, it feels good playing with Shea. I wish I picked up Curry to show you guys some of Curry's dribble moves. But with my myplayer build, I'm trying out the best sigs, and I feel like these are gonna be the meta sigs. Patch 1 for sure. So make sure you guys put on notifications for that. So you guys can see I did a little mismatch. I'm trying to combo up with Shea, but he just doesn't have any animations. He's just like a fast player that he just run and shoot the ball. Yeah, bro. Nobody's stopping Wemby down there either, bro. So, alright, y'all, it's a pretty close game here. Let's make sure we don't lose this, bro, because I'm not trying to lose over here at Community Day. I got too much on the line. I got Mike Wayne watching me play. I got all these guys watching me play. So let me lock in, bro. So you guys can see right here, Jokic wide open. Fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it. Great! It don't matter who I play with, bro. I'm shaking, bro. Hey. Man, I'm ready back, y'all. I'm ready to miss y'all, bro. I can't wait to post these videos and show you guys, bro. I know you guys are gonna be excited for the my builder too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't be fucked with. That's me. Wemby is OP, bro. So as you guys can see, that's 2 games that we won right there. Pretty simple, pretty easy, bro. So this new game mode right here, this triple threat my team, bro, it's starting to grow on me actually, bro. I actually like it. I don't think it's a bad game mode at all. So you guys let me know how you guys feel about that. Also, you guys let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section down below, bro. I have so much content, but I feel like most of you guys watch me for the dribble moves, the jump shots, and the best point guard builds, especially day 1. So that I'm gonna make sure I have that out for you guys, bro. So my next video will be my myplayer with the dribble moves and the best jump shot. And bro, I'm excited to play against some of you guys, bro. I want to show you guys my daughters, which will be in the next video, bro. I've just been sports betting, y'all. I've just been sports betting, and I've just been trying to take over different communities so that you guys can see I'm already stapled on this one, bro. And I just want to tell all you guys, bro, take a risk, bro. Believe in God, bro. God is real. Take a risk, bro. I took a risk. I hopped in a whole different community. I took a break and it bettered my life. So I just want to let you guys know that I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Finally, you guys being consistent.
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? That's just good timing, bro. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? can't really take from that and say like, oh shit, we green window or fucked up. Like, no, bro. That's I think that's cool that he still did that because it's like you jump time perfectly, but he also jumped time perfectly too. It's up for grabs. Whoever in better position to grab the ball. Let's see. First dribbling on to NBA 2K26. Escape turbo crosses back to back. Misdirection back to back. Okay.
Number 1, you can do escape turbo crosses back to back to back, as well as behind the backs. This can look very shifty and easy to perform, so the devs knowing this put in a system that if you do 3 back to back to back, you will lose 1 adrenaline. So try to only do 2 back to back to back. Number 1, you can do escape turbo crosses back to back to back, as well as behind the backs. This can look very
Yeah, buddy will be tired as hell.
Number 2, misdirection. Number 2, misdirections. They're back. You can chain them back to back. You can burst out of them towards either direction, similar to 22. And this is huge, but the controls are different. You want to perform an input similar to a combo moves. First flick the right stick, then hold turbo before you flick the right stick the other way. The first flick is what determines your animation. If the first flick is down diagonal towards away from the ball hand, then the animation will be a misdirection behind the back. Number 2, misdirections. They're back. You can chain them back to back. You can burst out of them towards either direction, similar to 22. And this is huge, but the controls
I'm so
are
hungry
different.
right now.
You want to perform an input similar to a combo moves. First flick the right stick, then hold turbo before you flick the right stick the other way. The first flick is what determines your animation. If the first flick is down diagonal towards away from the ball hand, then the animation will be a misdirection behind the back. Number 2, misdirections. They're back. You can chain them back to back. You can burst out of them towards either direction, similar to 22. It is huge, but the controls are different. You want to perform an input similar to a combo moves. First flick the right stick. Number 3, the OG momentum cross is back. And so is the momentum behind the back. The controls for the momentum are different. You'll want to flick directly up on the right stick, then hold turbo and run diagonally up. And this can be done with any dribble style, but there are tiers to it. These
That's
momentum
right.
crosses can be chained into multiple.
That Kyrie shit crazy.
A variety of behind the back animations. Number 3, the OG momentum cross is back. And so is the momentum behind the back. The controls for the momentum are different. You'll want to flick directly up on the right stick, then hold turbo and run diagonally up. And this can be done with any dribble style, but there are tiers to it. These will leading us to number 4. Behind the backs will be crucial in NBA 2K26, specifically the movement behind the backs. Like Scottie Pippen, for example, this thing launches you and snaps you away from defenders to get to the rim. There's also variety here with behind the backs, like Kobe White, that has multiple good animations, and Devin Booker as well. These moves can be extremely valuable if you're looking to attack the rim or have like a driving kick sort of play style. Leading us to number 4, behind the backs will be crucial in NBA 2K26, specifically the movement behind the backs. They're back.
That shit look good though. Oh my god. Y'all know it. Here we go. I gotta show it. And I'm telling y'all, look. If they don't know, they shouldn't show. Mm-hmm. Look, man. Now we know for a fact how I get down. This shit right here is getting a retweet. Cause this is what I'm gonna be doing to y'all. Just to build. Sorry. Oh yeah, it's over. Oh, it's over. Damn. We get some more better quality. Giannis is OP as fuck, bro. That's my type of build. But I don't know about this fucking hook shot. Honestly, bro, this fucking hook shot is crazy. You gotta be, this shit gotta be studied. I can see it though, look. But like, what the fuck is, like, I mean, I guess he is kind of far from the basket, bro. I've never seen him do no fucking shit like this. That's probably the worst animation I've seen so far. I ain't gonna lie.
Shot on the way. Bounces Adams against Keeper. Here. Shot. Keeper. Here. Shot.
I'm up. It's over. This is my build.
Keeper. Here. Shot.
It's my build right there.
But it's up to the players.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was just on top of that.
I can't show y'all too much. That's my build though right there. Let's see what you got for me.
So bad, look at 6'11 KD moving, looking at it. Sam, woo! Bro, you can just spam the escapes. You can cancel them with anything you want. It is beautiful. You can spam the Curry slide back and forth. Look at it! And they weren't lying. We can momentum again. Hallelujah. And look at the Scotty, bro. Look at the Scotty. I'm so bad. Look at 6'11 KD moving, looking at it.
Almost definitely some broken moves. I know for a fact the Aaron shit gotta be overpowered. If they got Shea moving like that, they gotta have De'Aaron Fox moving crazy.
Threes, you're always gonna touch the ball. Look at this. I got an early time, but since I got the tempo right, I still read it. Yo, oh my, and then I missed the free throw with Shea, which is very contradicting, but you see it, bro. I literally shot an early timing, but I got the tempo right, so it went in. Like, dog, I had a lot of fun playing this game. You know, I can't stress it enough. The shooting is amazing. The dribbling is extremely good. I just don't have the clip. My clips are from the builder, me dribbling in the builder, so you gotta wait till tomorrow to see that stuff. Because on those two sports, you play a good team, you're not touching the ball. Threes, you're always gonna touch the ball. Look at this. I got an early time, but since I got the tempo right, I still read it. Yo, oh my, and then I missed the free throw with Shea, which is very contradicting, but you see it, bro. I literally shot an early timing, but I got the tempo right, so it went in. Like, dog, I had a lot of fun playing this game. You know, I can't stress it enough. The shooting is amazing. The dribbling is extremely good. I just don't have the clip. My clips are from the builder, me dribbling in the builder. So you gotta wait till tomorrow to see that stuff. Because on those two sports, you play a good team, you're not touching the ball. Threes, you're always gonna touch the ball. Look at this.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some ankles getting snatched this year. This for sure gonna be some ankles getting snatched.
Overdose. What's a bigger pop? Oh. Nah. KD. Oh, nah, that. Did y'all see the green window on that? Ooh, yo. The green, hold on. The green window on Kevin Durant mid-range shots is ridiculous. For the mid-range, for real. Never mind. Or never mind. That move was interesting. I wanted to see something from you, Bron. Ooh, Bron spotted.
Oh my God! Why is he? Oh my God! Why is he working him out like that, bro? That is crazy. That's crazy. Man. He said, "Beluga, here, take it. Take the money. Take my money, Mike Wayne." Let's see who else has something to say. 2K26. Joe Knows. Did we just watch? Did we watch Joe Knows earlier? Okay.
Watch this whole video. You want to miss out on some insane animations. Look at this right here. This is what 7-footers can do now. Go-to shots from the post are insane. Wemby has the most broken animation in the game. So again, you're going to miss out. Watch the whole video. Alright, so for obvious reasons, I can't get too much depth about these 7-footers in NBA 2K26, but I'm gonna let you know right now, immediately when you get on the game, especially if you want to be somebody that plays with bigger builds. Again, like I've been saying this for months, you know what I mean? They're very valuable. And when these animations, again, we do not know when they're going to be released because they aren't getting kept. So I know off of on release, you're not going to be able to get these animations. But when these animations are absolutely insane, there's some other players that are insane too. But there's a couple of things I want to point out from here is that when Mike Wayne spoke on like, you know, post scores being really good, and I'm not going to say overpowered, but it is a skill thing. But y'all know I love playing with sitters and lockdowns, so I am pretty skilled at the sitter position, so I understand it. You saw the post fade right there, easy money. But what I can definitely tell you is that just look at Wemby. Look how he's moving, and you know his dribbles isn't crazy. You know, just basic dribbles. Standing dunks are going to be insane too, by the way. Like standing dunks are back. I love it. So if you have a small guy on you, you can literally hold down on the right joystick and drop step and get the contact dunk animation. So that's really huge. But again, right there, something else you can see, a bump still that I've gotten when someone's over dribbling and they try to go behind your back. You don't even have to reach. You don't have to do anything. You're literally going to be able to get the bump still where they can lose the ball. So there's a lot of stuff in this gameplay that you definitely need to take a look at and just watch, man. Like, I don't want to sit here and talk the whole time, but I just want you to watch to see exactly the fluidity, the speed of the game. But I went crazy with Wemby for a reason. Okay, now this animation you're about to see
see like you saw in the beginning. It is by far the best animation, and sitters are going to cook with this. It's not initially from the season. Hopefully they don't learn this. But look at this. He does a blowout dribble, pushes out to the 3-point line. Buckets. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this
That's supposed to be a steal, low key.
3-point line.
That's supposed to be a steal,
He
bro.
does a blowout dribble, pushes out to the 3-point line. Buckets. Like, are you kidding me? Like, just imagine trying to stop that. Now, I will say Mike Wayne, he saw me, and he saw everybody crowded around me when I was doing that, and he was like, man, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. I said, nah, man, pro play, baby. If that's pro play, you know, that's his animation, that's his go-to, that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep that in the game. We gotta keep that in the game, dog. Because one thing I've been saying every single year, well, not saying, but this year, my whole thing was to make the game fun. Like, have some crazy stuff in there. That move that Wimby's doing is crazy. If for some reason,
That Giannis hook shot is crazy.
There's another one that's similar, believe it or not, and it's LaMelo Ball. So LaMelo Ball has something similar to what Wimby does, as far as from the post. But don't get it twisted. Just because you are a guard does not mean you cannot take advantage of the go-to shots on the post. The go-to shots on the post you knew, and I've been saying this. If you watch my videos long enough, you know, and I say this all the time. If they implement something new into the game, you best believe you better try, because if they're gonna put the time in, as you see another standing dunk, like it's very easy to how big the green window was. So if they're gonna implement something new into the game, put the time into it, you best believe they're gonna make it very effective. So again, not overpowered, but they're gonna make it effective. And there are some really, there's some good post go-to shots that you can get. Now, I know a lot of dribble heads and a lot of sim players, just individuals, you know, that are just really good at just trying to put combinations together. Like that thing that I'm doing with Wimby, push out dribble all out to the shot, you can cancel out that too and go do some crazy stuff. So again, just keep that in mind. But I'm not going to be sitting here talking your head off long with it, man. Just enjoy the game, and I'll pop back in and out.
Damn, that's a big ass pad.
Yo, and another thing, man, I couldn't shoot with nobody for shit, bro. Like, I really had a hard time hitting my open shots with all these different bases. Now, again, when I was playing in the park and I was doing other things, obviously I had a set jump shot, so, you know, obviously I could time that up. But since I did so much with Wimby, the only shot I really could time consistently was Wimby, and knowing all these other guys' jump shots, obviously I just got a game to play, right? So I don't know none of these guys' releases. So
I'm
when
looking
you
at the
see
computer
me shoot
animation.
shots,
Them
it's
motherfuckers
like,
crazy.
bruh, like I'm cooking with Wimby, but everybody else, you're gonna see me like, if they're open and they shoot it, I'm just gonna rip it. Like I'm just gonna keep it a stack, because I don't know none of their releases. The only release I know is Wimby, man. So just keep that in mind. And another frustration that you're gonna see is that they're double teaming me now. So, but yeah, but again, keep in mind, man. Just look at these sigs. Look at the dribble sigs. Look at this behind the back. Like all these animations will be great. Will it be for 7'4"? I doubt it. You probably have to be 7 feet. So again, you hear it from me first. I'm gonna say like 7 feet is gonna be really good as far as dribble sigs animations. I can't give the actual attributes because I cannot release that information until tomorrow. But I feel like 7-footers are all these animations you see that Wimby's doing. You will definitely be able to do again. And this is just insane. The drop steps. Again, mismatches. If you have a mismatch and that dude is small, just dunk him. Like I'm telling you, standing dunks or definitely effective. Really effective.
Called by Brian Keith. You might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying the player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Graham, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And the Spurs making a change here. Fox is checked in. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell outside. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
You've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Middleton outside. Over Vassell. Middleton, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy's a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
When you watch the Aaron Fox, just a
Now here we're gonna get the first look at actually green and miss from free throws, which is gonna be a massive quality of life change here to be able to finally just be able to know you can just green your free throws off rip. So again, that's a massive W, so just keep that in mind. You can now have a perfect timing and green every single free throw shot in the game.
Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. He's still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. George, no good. Wembanyama with it. McCollum covering. Double on Wembanyama. 3-pointer. Fox. Washington with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Sarr. George outside. Now Koulibaly fires the 3.
Again, I just want to come back in. Look at the behind the back animation here. Look at that. Again, 7-footers being able to get that type of animation behind the back. And again, now I'm a push cross and all. There's a lot of good animations for bigs, man. So don't look at it. Oh my God, just look, man. Like that blowout from the post is crazy. But I just wanted to point it out that behind the back, I thought that was going to be a really good animation to have. Again, do not know exactly what it's going to require, but I know it will. 7-footers will be able to use that animation that behind the back. So that's a W.
Koulibaly's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Yes, sir! Wembanyama, the response.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Back to Middleton. Pass to Koulibaly. Now here's Middleton. Steps back. And McCollum slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown.
And again, I just want to point out, look at this right here, man. Go to post rhythm. Look at that. Push all the way out to the 3-point line green. Imagine trying to stop that, dog. Just think about it. You got to defend the post spin, right? The post fade, or the massive blowout dribble to the 3-point line. Like that's basically like the Davis spin back, but you can do it from the post, right? You can go from the post and just absolutely push out to a 3-point shot. I mean, let me know in the comment section how y'all think about that, man. That junk is crazy, right?
The way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Have going unpluckable. So you can have a 70-something ball handle getting these animations and just cooking up. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's OP. Like, it's OP, man. But it's fun. Like, I already know, like I was telling people, I'm like, man, going on these bigs is just going to be dope. Look at that baseline. It's not sensitive no more. You can spin to the baseline. You know what I'm saying? Get easy buckets. I'm telling you, like, it's nothing but positivity that I'm seeing. Because maybe I'm just so hopeful. I just like, yo, please let this jump be popping. Like, let it be popping. Because, you know, if it's popping, the community's lit. So, again, I'm just really excited just about how these 7-foot. I'm over young. Like, Wemby's 7'4". So, you know, 7'4" are still going to be really, really solid. I just don't know if his animations are going to be for 7'4", right? So you're probably, oh my god, like, do y'all see that? Yo, this is crazy, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Get easy buckets. I'm telling you, like, it's nothing but positivity that I'm seeing. Because maybe I'm just so hopeful. I just like, yo, please let this joint be popping. Like, let it be popping. Because, you know, if it's popping, the community's lit. So, again, I'm just really excited just about how these 7 foot. I'm over young. Like, Wimby's 7'4". So, you know, 7'4" are still going to be really, really solid. I just don't know if his animations are going to be for 7'4", right? So you're probably, oh my god. Like, do y'all see that?
That shit, I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Bro, if you could throw it like that, low key, if you could throw the ball like that and then cancel out that shit,
You know what I'm saying? Get
that's gonna
easy
be
buckets.
the best move
I'm
probably
telling you,
2K
like,
ever put on here,
nothing
bro.
but positivity that
That'd
I'm
probably be the
seeing.
best animation
You know,
that they
maybe
put
I'm
on
just so
here.
hopeful. I just like,
If
yo,
you could stop, throw the ball like that, and continue it, and go again, oh, niggas finna be jumping out they shoes. They finna be out they shoes.
please
Crazy.
let this joint be popping. Like, let it be popping. Because, you know, if it's popping, the community's lit. So, again, I'm just really excited just about how these 7 foot. I'm over young. Like, Wimby's 7'4". So, you know, 7'4" are still going to be really, really solid. I just don't know if his animations are going to be for 7'4", right? So you're probably, oh my god. Like, do y'all see that?
Crazy.
How these 7 foot. I'm over young. Like, solid. I just don't know if his animations are going to be for 7'4", right?
So if y'all on the double team, even though it's 3 people up, he could have passed it. You can escape out that shit.
So you're
Oh my god. Now if he catch the ball like that and continue to dribble, that'd be even crazier, bro. Like him to run around type shit this way. That's automatically, that's OP. This shit already OP right here, I ain't gonna lie.
oh my god. Like, do y'all see that? Yo, this is crazy, dog.
Or in just so many ways. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller win scores.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft learning. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Pass to George. Now Carrington. Can they get it? Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by 5. Wembanyama, high post. Sar on it. That one falls.
Come on, bro. This the 4th one I seen you hit, Demi.
Means you're making progress.
And Washington
The 4th
making
one.
a change here. Carrington's
Probably
checked
more
in.
than that.
Pass to George. Now Carrington. Can they get it?
That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by
That's
5.
just crazy. Okay, boom. Back up. See that? He throw it to the space. Did he throw it, bro? He threw it around his body? Around his body?
Your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means
Bro,
you're
did he just throw it
making
around his body, bro?
And Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Pass to George. Now Carrington. Can they get it? Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by 5.
Alright, boom. Bump. Pick it up. Bump. He threw it around his body, bro.
Wembanyama, high post. Sar on it. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 30 points.
This is
That
crazy.
was a prayer. All luck
Big
getting
man
that
might be
one.
the build this year, bro.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith.
Big man
And
might be
we
the
might see
build.
some changes. Coach potentially
again, I wanted to show this. Look at this animation, this layup animation, how nice this is. When I went to the right, I made sure I did the right layup. Look at that. You see how he protects the ball? You know what I'm saying? Just little things like that. The layup animations.
Yeah, bro. That shit matters, bro. Instead of like, you see a motherfucker skyrise on you and just block your shit.
Look at this animation, this layup animation. How nice this is. When I went to the...
So you spent off, boom. As soon as you spent off, he continued with the right hand, took this left hand and blocked him so he can't go up.
Right.
Look.
Make sure I did a
protection. You got that hand right here.
Right leg. Look at that. You see how he protects the ball? You know what I'm saying?
That's tough, bro. I'm going 16.
They have animations, which they did a lot
of work.
16. Okay, so they did a lot to just revamp that. Remember, this is not a custom. Obviously, this is straight Wimby. Once again, I cannot wait to see what the requirement is to get Wimby's layup package. Wimby's layup package is absolutely pristine.
It's going to be 16,
if you're doing it the right way,
probably.
right hand layup, left hand layup, teardrop, scoop. So, all those animations are just absolutely amazing. Again, that's like the first shot I hit, right? I think that's the first shot I hit with somebody other than Wimby. Shout out to the individuals that just know how to do play now and just know all the releases of every single player. But I'm pretty sure if I was to play now and, you know, had a team and I know all these guys jumpers, but, you know, I ain't hitting no shots, so it is what it is. But again, layups are really good. All Wimby's animations are looking solid. And if you, let me tell you something. If they hide animations behind a screen, right? I mean, by season pass, or you have to hit starter 5, you best believe they're gonna be pretty solid. So Wimby's animations, whenever they come out, they'll be great. But that's what I'm leaving it.
The open man, that was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wimby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's the cell in at small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Wembanyama screen up to the wing on the left.
Banger!
It's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Think about it, bro. This Wimby build, you go on mycareer, put that bitch on pro, 12 minutes, and you grind it out, score over 100 points with just yo player. I had to cover like 3 games of VC and shit like that, probably. I feel like you should give us more VC for at the end of the game, bro.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
He's such a polished shooter, even as a rookie. Johnson gets the ball and drills it.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Double on Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Washington.
Another thing I want y'all to see is how I deflect this pass right here. Look right there, boom. You see he wasn't even paying attention, and he just deflected it off his left arm. Passing lanes right now, they are very, very highly sensitive. Like, you're seeing a lot of things getting plucked by you not even trying to do it. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about that. You know, like, he wasn't looking, the ball was thrown, it hit him, and it was deflection. I like that, but again, it can become frustrating because we don't have really good control over how we do a pass. We don't have really good control of if someone's pressuring us to like pass over their head or pass around them or whatever. Yes, we do have the ability to do a lob pass. We have the ability to do a bounce pass, but we don't have an ability to truly be able to pass the ball the way we want to. So I think that might need to get fixed a little bit or changed. But y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about that.
Here's Champagny. Sohan covering. Here's Champagny. Beyond the arc. Oh, he can't hit it.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Wembanyama. And he sinks the
Bro, that's the most OP shit in the game, bro.
jumper. It's still amazing to see it.
I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, I'm thinking. 78 3 ball, 82 mid range. 80 mid range. No, 80 mid range, 83 ball. No, 79 or 78. No, 79 3 ball probably to 83 ball. 83 ball, 55 free throw. 55 free throw. Because it's going to be on my timing. 92 driver done. Or 93 driver done. Then I get the cap breakers. I'm finna break the game. Watch this. Y'all finna be like, bro, ain't no motherfucking way this dude is doing this shit. Doing this much. And that's just for me watching all this shit what Wemby is doing. So y'all know for a fact what's finna happen next, bro.
It's a 16-point game. And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keefe.
Y'all know what's finna happen next.
I can't do that till tomorrow, but just be rested back is still the best snatch back in the game. His behind the back is still solid. All in all, you know, his animations are really strong, just like it was last year. So be rest assured, I cannot give you the actual ratings that they are because, you know, I can't do that till tomorrow. But just be rest assured they're still really solid. They're still good. So De'Aaron Fox is going to be utilized a lot within people's triple sigs.
1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Vassell.
This right here is for those that's questioning about shooting over people. As you can see right there, that was open. It wasn't wide open, but it was open. Last year, this would have had some type of contest percentage, as you can see, but that was an open shot right there. So again, that is like a 2K19 type vibes. You're going to be able to shoot over people like it's nothing. If I had I can't even count how many times I had fully smothers that went in, right? Now, the reason why that happens is because there's no RNG in shooting. There is a pure green window. So unless it's blocked, you have a chance of hitting that shot. So remember, just follow through on your shot, hold it all the way through no matter what the contest is, and you will be able to hit these shots. Just like in 19, crazy smothered shots will go in. And again, as you can see, I'm trying to use that cheese, but again, boom, wide open. Trust me, I'm going to be cooking just like this in the reg. I'm going to make sure I get a build. I'm going to make sure I get all those sigs I need. I'm going to use that rhythm, that go-to shot from the post, that Wemby go-to shot in the post, and I'm going to be cooking up. Now, I know I've been highlighting all Wemby. Look at the behind the back, right? Look at this. Look, oh my God. Look at that, yo. And again, that was wide open, excellent release. You saw it was a big meter. Tall players, you're just not going to be able to contest those shots. So again, man, just a lot of fun. Everybody was like, yo, is Big Bill's back? Now you're seeing, yo, Big Bills are back. Wemby is going to be easy to make in the builder too, by the way. You're going to be able to make Wemby, not at 7'4", of course, but you can be 7'1" and be able to get most of his ratings. You could be 7'4" and get his shooting, okay? So that animation you just see me doing right there, you'll be able to use at 7'4". You heard that correctly, 7'4". You will be able to use that animation, man. So I'm really excited about the potential of what you can do with this game. Yes, there's still a learning curve here. Yes, it's going to be a lot to try to, you know, figure out, especially when you have millions of people in the game at one time. But I'm excited about the game, and I'm curious to ask y'all, what do y'all feel so far about what y'all seen in these animations? Are y'all enjoying what I've shown?
I fuck with it. It's nice. That was a W video right there. Let's see what we got. This is what I want to see right here.
I got y'all with 1 hour of early, unedited NBA 2K26 Play Now gameplay. Just do me a favor, leave a like on the video and subscribe. Let's get right into it.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to support him at all times. If you give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here is Irving, following the three from Kevin Durant. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the man.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic, and the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player, and you will not in any way diminish his game.
Durant in the corner. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Durant's got 9.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Back to Irving. Wide with it. Durant's there. And it's flag missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
For 3, Smith. Mavericks with the rebound. Thompson outside. And here's Davis for 3. Dallas no good that time either. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. For 3, Van Vliet. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Dallas is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Irving. Here's Flag. Şengün with the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Irving. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
A guy with a strong build and handles. Flag makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's it from three-point range.
How's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Flag. Max Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Irving. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Thompson.
Wemby build, nigga. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, niggas gonna be able to make it like that, but I don't think they'll be able to make some motherfuckers 7'4", motherfuckers like that. Unless you get every animation he got type shit. But this motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker forced.
Watch this whole video. Or you wanna miss it.
Look at, when you see the move,
Almost insane.
watch this.
Look at this right here. This is what 7-footers can do now.
You could escape from anywhere. Like if it's like some crazy spaces type shit.
Go-to shots from the post are insane. Wemby has the most broken
I'm talking about, nigga, he's smoking that bitch. Literally every time, like.
I can't get any action.
But you know they gonna patch that up.
Yeah, they gonna patch it, but they ain't gonna patch that throw-out move. That's a real move. Now the thing is, what they could do is speed the defense up to get to it. But if niggas really doing that shit, why would they patch it? Would they make them miss more? They know what I'm saying. The thing is, the green window is the green window this year. So this niggas gotta figure out. This niggas gotta either make defensive players to be able to stop that shit, or that shit gonna happen all day. Who gonna stop that shit?
All I need is $10 and shit.
Oh, you got the game?
No, I ain't got the game shit. I need that PS Plus shit. I ain't ordered PlayStation Plus since my shit fucked up.
Good.
first look at actually bringing in some free throws, which is going to be a massive quality of life change here. And again, I just want to point out, look at this right here, man. Go to post rhythm, look at that. Push all the way out to the 3-point line green. Imagine trying to stop that, dog. Just think about it. You got to defend the post spin, right? The post fake.
Niggas go find a way. Niggas go.
I feel like the way they, I feel like only how they gonna stop it unless they cut it off.
Yeah, something.
Huh?
Something.
A zone?
3-2. 3-2 can stop that.
A 3-2 can stop what? That?
Yeah.
Not unless the spacing. You leave your dude. As soon as your dude step over, you go pass it.
Yeah, but whoever in the corner gotta come up though.
Hold on, wait. Oh, you said.
Go back to that play.
Yeah. I don't know.
I might be wrong. I was just thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. They're playing good.
Okay.
They're not playing no man-to-man right now, is they?
No, they look.
They look
look man-to-man.
They look, hold on.
They look man-to-man.
That's not man-to-man.
That's man-to-man, G.
No, it's not, bro.
Definitely.
It's not man-to-man. Nigga, that's zone. If it was man-to-man, they would be up within 5 inches from that person. They is zoned out. Look at this. Dude right that's a 3-2. You don't see a 3-2?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a zone. He probably ran into him to play, man. Yeah, right there, but hey, man. Dude waiting right there for the passing lane still. Dude right here just in case he do watch the back door and the other back door. So you know what I'm saying? Look.
Right? So you probably. Oh my God. Oh.
Nigga, I ain't stopping that shit, bro.
Oh my God.
It's over, bro. Everybody stopping that shit, bro. Unless they down there cut it off.
But you know them AIs, but they just, you know, like in a moderate point of view.
Yeah, like, but I'm saying like
but
these.
You know, but like how our communication. You'll tell them motherfucker to stay probably. Hold on. Play it again. Well,
you tell who to stay.
No, I'm saying like stay home, like stay in your zone type shit. If we was in the rec with niggas, you know what I'm saying, that had that type of build type shit.
7'4" is still gonna be
Like
really
we'll find a way to stop it.
I just don't know if his animations are gonna be accepted.
It's gonna be a way to stop that. On the G, we'll be able to stop that.
Right. Hey.
See, he moving, he trying to help. Ain't no reason to help.
Ain't no reason for who to help.
But that's AI though.
That's what I'm saying. Then you think niggas stupid, niggas way dumber than the AI. The AI already know what the fuck you finna do. The AI already know what you finna do. Niggas don't know what you finna do. So niggas get confused, a nigga will slide over just off of stepping over. You like, bro, stop moving. Next you know it's a whole argument. I ain't moving, he just making this shit. And then boom, boom, look.
But ain't no reason for the.
For who?
For the
For him?
For the left wing to move, trying to help.
So,
no, you right. That is a zone. They fucked in. They mismatched. It's over. Ain't no stopping that.
No, the nigga too tall. Yeah. This is a 7-footer doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, and he's shooting on point guards and shooting.
Now what I say it could be over at if niggas catch it as soon as he put the ball on the floor to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even probably a lock build to do that, but when it comes to it gotta be a 6 foot or 7 foot, cause niggas shooting over niggas, bro. A nigga that's 5'11", I mean not 5'11", a nigga that's 6'7", not blocking that shit, bro. It ain't a 6'7" nigga blocking that nigga jump shot, bro. It's just from the way that he pulling that bitch up.
I'm just so hopeful. I just like, yo, please.
Look how much space the person right there got too. It's like niggas still. It's gonna be 2K19 where niggas could really shoot over niggas, no matter what.
I hated 19. No, I ain't hated
19 had that shit.
Like, let it be options. You know, if it's popping, the community's lit. So again, I'm just really excited just about how he's 7 foot. I'm over young. Like when he's 7'4", so you know, 7'4" is still gonna be really, really solid. I just don't know if his.
Yeah, that's a little nigga holding that nigga, bro. Somebody got to step over. Cause he could easily shoot over or drive to the lane right now.
Right?
Look, that's why dude came over and tried to help. Now that 3 would have been wide open. That should have been a steal. You know what I'm saying? He should have been able to poke that bitch out that nigga hand right there type shit. Cause he turned his back.
So
that's why dude reached and then nigga was gone.
Oh my.
Oh, I ain't even do full screen yet.
So you know, 7'4" are still going to be really, really solid. I just don't know if his animations
Look at the bumps, nigga. The bumps on there crazy right now. Look, who's that? Powell? No, that ain't Powell. Whatever the fuck that is. Man, stepped over. That's supposed to be a steal. You see that shit? That part was supposed to be a steal.
Put it back on full screen.
Yeah, it just clicked out for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, them niggas too short for him. Look at Chris Middleton all the way
Look
over
at this
there.
nigga, bro. If he would have jumped, his body, he probably would have jumped to right here. This nigga release is up here, bro. Nobody blocking that shit, bro.
Y'all see that?
Only nigga probably get down on that motherfucker is like KD and Giannis, bro.
Yo, this is crazy.
And Jokic or a nigga like that, bro. Otherwise, not niggas be getting torched out, bro.
Once I get to moving like that, it's over.
I know what it is, though. I watch niggas with the when they put the controller on the game and they show you how to dribble on the flick type shit. They don't hold the turbo. They flicking it for each move. So yeah, they flicking the turbo. They like holding it for a little bit, like and then let it go. And then when you continue the other move like that, the other move, boom, hold it again. And then we pull it back, hold it again. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you want to blast off type shit. You just, that's when you hold that motherfucker for you want to drive past the nigga type shit. Like, that's why niggas can't really spam combo moves. I'm like, yeah, why the fuck my nigga like this? I'm up here flicking it like this and shit. The whole time, it's like a whole motion thing. Like, you really gotta, so if a nigga doing this, you gotta, on the time and thing, you can't go, that's why I had figured out. I'm like, damn, yeah, it's over. Dookie,
Now again, I wanted to show this. Look at this animation, this left animation, how nice this is. When I went to the right, I made sure I did the right layup. Look at that. You see how you protect the ball? You know what I'm saying?
He looked
just little things like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, he looked patient, like a real life creative player.
That nigga one of a kind, bro.
This is not a custom.
This is crazy, bro.
This is straight with me. Once again, I cannot wait to see what the requirement is.
Imagine Giannis with that.
He's a creative player. That's MP right there for real, bro. Wimby is MP.
Right, that's how niggas used to make their characters when we was younger and shit. Like, I'm gonna make my nigga the tallest on the game.
So,
bro.
all those animations are just absolutely amazing. Again, that's like the first shot I hit, right? I think that's the first shot I hit with somebody other than me. Shout out to the individuals that just know how to do play now and just know all the releases of every single player. But I'm pretty sure if I was to play, these animations are looking solid. And let me tell you something, and they hide animations behind.
Got like a little circle around them.
Yeah, they ain't
right? By season pass or you have to hit starter 5. You best believe they're gonna be pretty solid. So when these animations when they come out, they'll be great. But that's what I'm leaving.
That's the San Antonio 5. Wembanyama screen to the wing on the left. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Up for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Double on Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. From D. Harper.
I'm trying to see that move again. That motherfucker so.
Another thing I want y'all to see is how I deflect this pass right here. Look right there, boom. See, he wasn't paying attention, and he just deflected it off his left arm. Passing lanes right now, they are very, very highly sensitive. Like you're seeing a lot of things getting plugged by you not.
Nigga. Now, I know what's gonna piss you off. I know what's gonna piss you off. I'm finna show you. You finna be like, never.
How you feel about that? You know, like he wasn't looking, the ball was thrown, it hit him, and it was deflection. I like that, but again, it can become frustrating because we don't have really good control over how.
You wanna see that shit now? Yeah. It's my bill right here, man. My Giannis bill, man. Get some cheap shit. This is
What?
getting up. This is getting patched. They patching this shit up. This shit right here. No, not that. You'll see it. No, here it is, right there. Yeah, here it goes. Watch this. Look. Wait, look. They patching that shit. I ain't gonna lie. No, don't patch it.
I'm not playing against you. You just showed me this shit. I'm not playing against you.
Don't patch it.
I'm not playing against you this year. On no play now shit, none of that.
What do you
Nope.
mean?
Nope, it's over.
No, it's gonna be my bill player.
No.
I mean, it's my
No, that's your
player.
bill player, but
I
if
ain't
we
gonna
ever
lie.
play now, never. No, stop playing with dude. What the fuck? I'm not playing with dude. It's over.
Nigga, it's over.
I'm not playing against you.
It's over for it's over for anybody in the wreck, bro. It's over for anybody in the wreck. This bill, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. This nigga's going coast to coast. Look, that's how you know, right? You see, Wemby was moving slow, but it was still like he got moves. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of hard to steal. They not gonna be able to steal this shit like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's over. Niggas ain't gonna know what to do.
Dog, look at the nigga leg. Look how that nigga running, bro. The nigga running like this,
That's
bro.
out, but that's how he,
bro.
This how he's supposed to be.
No, bro. The nigga running like this, like, bro. The nigga, bro. Look at the nigga leg. Look, bro.
He opened his legs and switched out the direction, bro.
The nigga legs open all the time.
No,
bro. Look at that shit. Look.
Yeah, that's Giannis, though.
That nigga, all he gotta do is this. He taking it. No, bro. If we play now, no. I'm not playing against you.
Oh my God.
I know I'm gonna be the first niggas you run to.
You damn right.
No.
Look at this. Look at this. Pick dribble up. 1, 2. It's crazy.
That's that Magic Johnson ass hook.
Magic Quantum.
Nah, bro. No. I gotta get Wemby for him. I don't even like the Spurs.
Man, I'm so hyped right now.
Turn that shit off.
Who they beat that year? What? Well, that's the real question.
Turn it off.
I'm gonna look it up. Let's see.
Turn that shit off. Even though him and Paul Pierce play horrible.
Anything is possible. Did you go say that when 2K come?
If they promote that shit on 2K, that shit gonna be weak.
What, green rebound?
Huh?
What?
That KG bullshit.
What you talking about? Why is it gonna be weak?
That shit was weak.
Was you mad because the nigga got beat in the finals or something?
Man, who got beat in the finals?
Whoever he's playing.
You know who he was playing.
No, you know who he's playing. I don't know.
I know for a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
I know you
That's
just
what I'm
want to
saying.
hear it
That's what
come.
I'm-
You want to hear it come out my mouth.
I don't know.
You just want to.
Tracy Reynolds?
No. You don't know who Tracy Reynolds is.
I know who Tracy Reynolds is.
The nigga beat
He's
Kobe in
Tracy
that year,
Reynolds is a
man.
star.
You know they beat Kobe in that year.
They beat Kobe.
No way.
Okay. I know. I was just fucking with you.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I just wanted to hear you say Kobe name, man. Green rebounds.
Hold on, let me see the window for the rebound. Oh, KD greened the rebound.
And he grabbed it. But the thing is, he got a better chance of grabbing the rebound over KD. He was in better position. You still jumped and timed it perfect as if it was right there, so you still had a green window. Forgive me. So I get why they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense for a nigga that to still have a green, like, on the time, like, that was a good time, and you almost had that before you down there. But the nigga greened it too. He had a better position.
And his rebounder probably better.
Yeah, his rebounder probably better. So I'm like, no need to be complaining about anything. The game look good all around. With this shit right here. You do that shit 3 times, you lose stamina. Like a big ass chunk out your shit. And you can escape from anything. Like, you know how you down there step back? Yeah. You could then, instead of picking the ball up, you could go back, step back, again, cancel out into dribble behind the back. Step back, in, double tap between the legs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look. See how he canceling all his shit? When you see him step back, that's canceling. That's cancel. See? Now you can go like this and shit. That's so fire, bro. See how he letting it go? Look. See how he's flicking that shit type shit? That's down there what I'm saying, like he catching that shit like that. You be on NBA, you be on 2K Labs? They be having the best jump shots, all that shit, bro. Like basically like best builds and shit. It basically posts all the best shit for 2K. That little step back, little walk back that Kyrie had was crazy. Scottie Pippen. He went in and out. Yeah, man. It's NBA 2K, man. Most definitely. In a few days, y'all. We got a few more days left. Oh, you only looking at ratings and shit? What's this? Warzone Detroit rapper killed at his friend's repass after dissing the dead. That's crazy.
Nobody wins when the family kills.
Cheese on that nigga. That nigga like Dale.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy, yo ass EJ, and I'm back with another bang. Listen, bro, this is the new OTM gaming stream, bro. Alright, this is where everything happens at, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know what I use to stream and what you can start with. So this ain't gonna be like a full long video, but I'm gonna just go through the thing. My dynamic 3-3-0 pros, bro. These right here. I ain't inside of it.
Let's see.
Now you guys get to see why I was so excited in the past few videos, man, because I've seen that dribbling is back on 2K26, but I've also Got some
Damn.
worries that we need
That
to go
shit
over
ridiculous,
today, guys.
bro.
This is a literal breakdown of what I believe is the most important information in about 10 to 20 minutes
You get the
of
button, you get the
every
building stuff
single
tomorrow.
thing that was dropped today because we watched it on stream and we went trending again. So thank you
So I
guys
wonder if
seriously
I could buy it on
so
the
much.
28 still.
Now everything you're seeing today is NBA players dribbling their signature animations. Usually, even the best players do not have that good of moves, and yet they are moving on 2K26. So imagine tomorrow.
So I'm saying,
when
like,
we
is it a
see
cutoff deck for the free one?
everything. I'm talking about the builder. Koza said right here. And to think this doesn't even compare to tomorrow. LMAO, let me cook up this MyCourt vid for y'all. They actually, for the first time in, I think, ever, got to use custom signature animations. We're going to see them before the game even drops. It's going to be crazy. So, of course, just like usual, I'm going to give you guys a like goal. I'm going off of your excitement, your interest. 5,000 likes before the builder stream tomorrow, and I will be live again. If not, I'll make another video just like this, and that's it, breaking down everything, what I think is the most important, and we'll still be breaking down everything.
So dunk meter is just straight down now. It ain't flipped up and down.
Finally, bro.
Is it finally? It's still a meter though.
Yeah, I know.
It's still a
I know
meter.
how to do the meter dunks.
Good.
Everything, what I think is the most important, and we'll still be good. You know, you guys have still been showing so
I
much
didn't realize
love.
it'd be so
I
fucking
appreciate it
cute,
regardless. But if you do want to see a stream, slap that like button. So, 2K26 dribbling. I just had a cup of coffee, man. I'm so excited. I told you guys, it looks really, really good. It's very fluid. You can run forward with lots of builds,
canceling out
big
that shit?
builds.
With
I just had a
LeBron
cup
and
of coffee,
shit?
man. I'm so excited. I
With
told you
LeBron
guys, it looks
James?
really, really good. It's very fluid. You can run forward with lots of builds,
That
even
move-
big
I ain't gonna lie,
builds.
that shit
But
looks-
I
that shit
do
look a little
have
crispy,
some
though.
worries for 2K26 as well. The first one we need to look at is what Uncle Dimmy was able to do with Victor Wembanyama out of the post. It's like his little post go-to thing. It's looking crazy. I'm not saying I'm worried about this. I'm just showing you guys some of the craziest stuff I've
But
seen
it's like
today.
hold it a little bit longer.
Wow.
You
All
know,
right.
like, say if
Second,
we
we
doing
have
it,
some
hold it a little
go-to
bit, yeah.
posts,
You know, if you go like
which
that.
honestly, when we came into this, I was like, "There's no way."
So you can do it.
You know, but they
if
actually
you do
look
like that, that
really
means
good. They look
you cutting your
really
move
cool.
short.
And shout out to
So
Double
it's like-
H for letting me use
it's like
his
it's
video that you
more-
guys
now
are
it's
watching
like-
here. I know it says Joey 2K in the top, but he used his footage. You see what I'm
That's like
saying?
you just-
And shout out to
that's like you
every
mixing
single
it.
creator that's in this. Because a lot of guys did really good on their videos. So you guys see these go-to post shots, like, they look pretty nice. They look really good. And I'm not, that's probably the least amount of things I do. You guys know I play every single play style, but my post-up game is probably the least of what I do during this 2K cycle. But it's still, it looks so good that I had to show you guys some crazy stuff.
How you switch?
However, you haven't seen anything yet, unless you've been on TikTok or you guys were in the stream earlier. My
when you
jaw
back up and
was
you switch
dropped
in,
to
you gotta go across.
ground.
Like
Okay.
this your left hand, this your
You're
right hand.
about to see. First of all, here's the
If
key.
you go up, that's like if you go up this way,
You
that's
can't
that
say
way.
that doesn't
You know what I'm saying? It's like a,
It's just
you know what I'm
impossible.
saying? And then if you go
However,
back, that's a step back.
my
If
worry
you go
here is that
diagonal,
jump shots are canceled.
if you go diagonal, that
Really,
means
really
you
good
stepping
stuff
back
for that.
diagonal
But
like that
look
on the angle.
at
And then if you
this.
go diagonal,
Yao
cross over,
Ming
or diagonal,
post hooking
and then
from
up
the
diagonal,
3
that means
point
you stepping back and
line.
throwing it forward, but to the left. You know what I'm saying? So you basically gotta watch.
I
the
didn't
hand.
know what to say for like
That's
2
why I'm like,
minutes.
Left, right, left, right. That's your hands.
I
It's
was
like, it
flabbergasted.
matters. Like,
Okay, I couldn't believe my eyes. But like
that's
I
why
did
you see
say
when I
on
had big
stream,
man,
I
when I play
don't
big man,
think this
I know how
is
to
gonna make it
bag
into
up
the
and
game.
switch in.
At least
you was doing
effectiveness of like literally 3-point post hooks. I'm not saying it should be taken
That's
out
crazy.
or anything like that. I'm just telling you, I'm looking at it from a developer's perspective. I really doubt you're going to be able to be post hooking from the 3-point line, but we'll see. Of course, we will just have to see when the game comes out. Now, also when the game comes out, we still have like 7 days of early access, which I told you guys is basically going to be like like the demo of the game. So we're gonna get probably a little bit of changes from what you're seeing at the event. When the game releases 7 days early, and then when the game is actually released, there's probably gonna be another big. You guys know this game. There's gonna be gameplay changes. So anything that's super extreme, I'm expecting to not see when the game releases. Okay, so I'm not saying anything needs to change or patch. I'm just giving you. I'm looking at it from like Mike Wayne's perspective. He probably didn't even know you could do post-ups from the three-point line, and I don't see anything. Okay, so here's the next one from GB3. He's going to catch the ball in the corner, and he's going to bring, but early timing, a very contested shot with the rhythm shooting. Now, I told you guys when Mike Wayne told us on like August 7th that you don't have to bring both of your timings, that I was really scared. It sounds very hand-holding. It sounds like there's a low skill gap for rhythm shooting, and that's what it's looking like so far, guys. I'm pretty worried about that. Let's just think about it from a perspective of we want a game that has the most skill gap we could possibly get. I mean, that was the whole entire point of not wanting RNG in the game and having a pure green window. You don't want to be limited by the game making you miss if you time your shot right. And you also want it to go in when you time it correctly. So why should someone have to half-time their shot and it still goes in? See what I'm saying? I don't know how anyone would be okay with that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking the first two dribble moves, you pull after that shit. Or one move and pull. That's when niggas, like when you niggas get the dribbling and all that shit too much and shit past the third one, I feel like that shit, like for me watching all these niggas play, the creators, as soon as they get that bitch, they either shooting it as soon as they get it, or they doing two moves and then they pulling up on niggas and shit like that. That's why I'm like, when I was playing this shit on the last one, I was scared to pull. I was scared to even do a move because I didn't know the timing, like behind, like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, I feel like niggas that was right there. The whole time they wasn't really right there. I should have been shot in they shit. You know what I mean? Because niggas not ready to contest to jump for the ball.
30 seconds of Anthony Edwards with Hall of Fame posterizer driving down.
Oh no, yeah, that shit was just
the dunk meter logic in 2K26 right now isn't looking bad. Joe Knows talked about it in his video.
Part looking nice though. I ain't
but
gonna
I'm
jack.
just going to explain it to you.
That's the part.
The meter logic is pretty.
It's not the part. It's one of the courts.
Oh, that's that 2K15 court.
Be good. However, there is some flaws in it that Joe said he did and other creators brought to the attention of some developers, where there was an example of Anthony Edwards basically doing almost a free throw line dunk. As he started the dunk, he registered the defender next to him. There was a defender right next to him, okay, as he held down on the right stick. You only have to hold down this year to activate your dunk meter, if you guys don't remember. And so the game registered that, hey, there's a defender in his bubble, let's give him a small dunk meter. It made sense in the very beginning. However, Anthony Edwards, who has, I think, the highest driving dunk of the game, or very close, finished at the rim with a wide open dunk, and yet the meter did not move dynamically how Mike Wayne said it was supposed to. So I'm okay with it starting with a small meter because that's where he registered the dunk and there was a defender by him, but the logic needs to update and say, hey, this is a guy with a very high driving dunk and there's no one near him at the rim. It shouldn't be a very small window. Alright, so we need to check this out. Alright, defense. A lot of people were worried about defense because 2K wasn't talking about it, and from what I've seen so far, defense is looking really bumpy. Like, both sides of the court are overpowered, and that is how you get a good game. We don't want, or most of us, I don't want, a game where offense is just so good and defense can't do anything about it. No, make both sides very good, like 2K19 for example, and may the best man win, right? May the best user input win. And bumps are looking crazy. Joe Knows had a video where he was playing in the new Sunset Beach Park. Okay, so you guys are gonna see lane steals right here as well. But he was playing in the new Sunset Beach Park with the My Team players, and yeah, Caitlin Clark twice, LeBron with like a full head of steam basically got bumped and stopped. Now, obviously that's a bit extreme. Apparently the My Team cards go off their ratings and stuff, but I'm just saying, like Caitlin Clark was able to bump up LeBron. I think the defense is going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, we still have not seen very much user versus user gameplay, and that's what tomorrow is going to help us with, also with the signature styles and stuff. But once we get into seeing the park, there's no Steve Francis, by the way. At least it's not under Steve Francis's name. The Aaron Fox cross is in the game, but creators said that it was locked in the builder, so they're not able to get it, meaning it's probably going to be at like how starter 4 this year you get extra animations. So here's paint defense. Paint defense is also looking pretty good at the moment. Now guys, please remember, when I say things like this, looking, I'm not paid by 2K, I'm not sponsored by 2K. Buy the game at your own risk. We are only looking at a fraction of the game. We don't know how it's going to play out. Like I just said, guys, for most of us that mainly play Parkinson, we are only looking at a fraction of the game. We don't know how it's going to play out. Like I just said, guys, for most of us that mainly play Parkinson, user versus user, with all your attributes and your badges set correctly, exactly how you want, the fastest jump shots, the no dip shots, which, by the way, the no dip catch and shoots do look very strong. You know, we just don't really see everything at the moment. So I'm only going off of how it looks right now. The dribbling is very fluid. A lot of the clips that people are going to freak out about are clips of people spamming in the 2KU where there's no stamina. All right, so stamina being included is going to be a huge factor. No defender in front of them. So although dribbling looks very, very good, like insane, kind of overpowered, whatever, that's still with no stamina, no dribbler, no defender in front of them, all that type of stuff. Now, Joe Notes even did a interview with mygm where he said he wants every playstyle to be overpowered, and we also have a few other things, right? So mygm was talking about, you know, the game being actually no RNG, and it has a pure green window, except buzzer beaters and half-court heaves. All right, buzzer beaters and half-court heaves. He said he was a little bit worried about 7'4" builds, the standing dunks and stuff. So we'll see when the game comes out. The Kobe jab step is back in the game. If you guys remember in 2K24, it was a literal exploit to Kobe jab step under the paint, and you would basically knock the defender out of the way. There was no way to combat that, and you would have a huge, like, wide open standing dunk beater, even though there was a defender just there, but the defender gets thrown out every time. So the standing dunk meter looks pretty good, the logic and all that, but if you're able to Kobe jab step, that's going to be a 2K24 standing dunk issue like we just had before. So everything that we've seen today on stream, I pretty much broke all the most important stuff down to you guys. I mean, I showed you Wimby doing all that crazy stuff. You've seen the post hooks from the 3-point line, how fluid the dribbling looks, paint defense, bumps, all that type of stuff. So, like I said, guys, take everything with a big grain of salt. We still do not have the game at the moment. All right, we have to see a lot more. We've seen like 50% now. But one thing real quick is that the passing looks very similar. Throwing the ball around defenders, it doesn't really look like you can actually do that. The slow Euros did not look that good, but we'll see in a 2v2 setting or a 3v3 how they look, because in the 5v5 setting it just did not look very good. Defenders were able to catch up very quick or help very quick. And yeah, I mean, rebounding is rebounding, slashing, everything is pretty much similar. That doesn't need to really be changed. Like, rebounding is going to look very much like last year and the year before, but that's pretty much it, guys, in terms of breaking everything down quickly, summarizing it for you so you don't have to watch hours of footage. Dribbling looks amazing, very fluid, much more responsive, much more realistic than 2K25. There is a few unrealistic looking things to it, like the snatchbacks are super, I mean, just amazing. fast, and that was the second thing that I said I did not think was going to make it into the game. I'm not saying what should get added or removed, but just like the three-point line post hook, I think the snatchback isn't going to make it how it, like every player does a millisecond snatchback, you know, into switching into the other hand, so I don't think that will make it into the game. But we'll see, guys. Let me know what you think about what you just.
Okay. This is my last 2K video, man. I'm gonna see what this nigga is.
So we got a nice video for y'all today. I want to give a big shout out to Jonas. He did a great sit down with mygm. He's the gameplay director for the game. So he's the big dev on top, y'all. He's responsible or behind a lot of the changes that we've seen over the past few years. So Jonas asked him a lot of really important questions when it comes to changes with NBA 2K26. They spoke about the new shot system. They spoke about RNG. Remember, RNG was a big issue last year, so we got to chime in on what they said about that as well. The contest system, because from what I'm hearing with the shooting, the contest system got to be on point. Rhythm shooting and rhythm shooting changes as well. The badge effectiveness and a bunch of other stuff. I'm talking about finishing, dribbling. So we got a lot that we got to dive into. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the info.
If you're done with custom on this scene, wicked and mean. The next video one is YouTubing. We got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your myplayer to a bad man and rule the six. No matter the mode, record a park. Even my career boot will get you a good start. Hit the like button. Don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and skip the intro because we do have a lot we gotta dive into. Joe, no, shout out to him, did an amazing job. Again, if you want to see the full video at length, check it out in the comment section. I'm gonna chop it up and edit it up here and take what pieces I want and leave the rest. So if you want to see the full thing unedited, check it in the description. It's so well done video. Very little room for fluff, to be honest with you. It was a well done interview. But anyways, one of the things that Jonas jumped straight into was the RNG. Y'all know that's one of the biggest issues last year. In fact, over the past few years, but it got really louder last year. And mygm actually said they made some significant changes when it comes to NBA 2K26. He went as far as saying, no more RNG. I want y'all to check this clip out.
There's no RNG in shooting. I'm gonna say that with an exception. There's RNG still in like those quick heaves that you get at the ends of buzzers, buzzer beaters, and like half court, full court heaves. Okay, so that's still. I don't want to get fair enough. Liar. Fair enough. Still going to use dice roll, but everything else is straight green windows, pure green windows. They scale based on attributes and coverage and all of the badges and everything. But those windows, once they're set by those things, if you can time your shot in those windows, you will hit the shot. 24, we had a pure green window, a little bit larger one. But that one even had RNG on the edges. So what happened there is like, it was a really, really tight window that most people probably couldn't hit consistently. And then that would bleed out to like, 0% chance on the edges. So we still used a dice roll to keep the numbers like, for people that, so people would go like, over 10. They would at least hit some shots if they're kind of sloppy on their timing. Right. So that was the idea. If you are crazy good at headshot timing, you're gonna hit good shots, you're gonna destroy people. You're going to separate yourselves from other players. Absolutely. And, to offset that, and I'll throw it out there too, is that, one of the reasons why we felt it could go this way is because defense is stronger. So contests, they're powerful. If you can get a hand up, and I watch you guys play a lot. I know you guys are really good at doing this. So you know when to jump, you know when to stay down, you know when to be in the hands up. People who master that, they're going to be able to dig these shooters hard enough where it's going to be such a hard window to hit that consistently at least, that you're going to keep the percentages down. So I'm not too worried because at least all the playtests we've been having, we're getting good numbers.
No, I gotta be honest with y'all. He's saying all the right things, especially when it comes to defense. What he said about defense right there, I felt. Now, one of the things they gotta get right, in my opinion, is the contest system. Because I believe, from what I've been hearing, shooting is gonna be much easier in NBA 2K26. And if shooting is easy, you got the contest system, right? Boy, it's gonna be frustration. It's gonna be annoying. As a good defender or someone who takes pride in defense, I want to be rewarded for contesting a shot, for getting bumped, for doing all the right things. I want to be rewarded. Now, of course, he did address that as well. I want y'all to check this clip out.
And the hardest thing about contests, I'm gonna say, is usually
In line for
what happens is
25 to 30 snaps.
in the 2K cam view, when you're playing live, when nobody plays, sometimes things don't look as contested as they are, or vice versa. Like sometimes it's like, oh, there's a crowd of dudes on the guy. Why is it like a 2% contest? Usually it's because two guys are flat-footed, one guy's behind the shooter, and it looks really crazy, but it's actually pretty open. And so it's really hard to dissect, you know, every little clip.
If you were to freeze frame it at the point of the release, it's actually...
You can kind of see why the game is saying this is not a heavily contested shot. Even though to your eyes, in real time, in the heat of battle, it might look contested. But yeah, it's really just a lot of balancing and trying to make it so that, you know, everything is a factor. We want people to invest in good perimeter defense or interior defense on the inside. We want to make sure that, you know, height is effective, wingspan's important. All those things got to be important.
Right.
And not, you know, overpower each other.
I don't know what to think by that response, because he's saying basically it's more complicated than we think, and I do understand that, but y'all gotta figure it out. I can't be getting a full contest or seeing I'm fully contesting and then you telling me that it's a 2% contest. I ain't gonna be happy with that. You gotta get the contest system right. If it's one thing you gotta work on, especially if the shooting is easier, is that contest system. Some time needs to be put into that contest system from my perspective. That's what y'all thought. Let's talk about this rhythm shooting and how effective rhythm shooting is, especially compared to button shooting. And I think this is very important because last year rhythm shooting was significantly better. We already knew that. They put that out there, and I feel like they was trying to push people to transition from button to rhythm. It's the same thing like when they actually try to push people to transition from playing with the meter to without the meter. They gave an incentive to play like that. So most of us took that opportunity and transitioned to playing with no meter. It's the same thing I felt like they did with rhythm shooting last year, but most of the community was not happy. Now, there was a lot of people that transitioned. I used it in certain situations, but it wasn't the mass. And people still complain about rhythm shooting having a significant advantage over the button. So we actually chimed in on that as well. I want y'all to check this clip out.
It's going to be lagging, I think. It's going to be finding the shot that works for you and finding out like what you're good at. Because it's, I guess my analogy, maybe it's not a good one, but it might be like, if shooting with the button is like shooting a free throw, and shooting with the stick is like shooting a deep three-pointer with maybe a slightly larger basket. It's like, one might be easier for somebody and one might be harder for somebody, but it really depends on the person. Like some people are just gonna get it. Some people are gonna be in rhythm shooting and be like, I understand that tempo is what really matters. I gotta get a certain speed in my stick throw to master shooting. And some people are like, I don't get it. I just can't hit a shot. I just see the window. I wanna use a button, and that's fine. And then some people are gonna be in the middle, like Wolf's one of our best players internally, and he's like, yeah, he has this crazy formula. He's like, I'll use button for this case, I'll use stick for this case, I'll use stick for this case, button for this case.
So certain shots.
Yeah, certain shots it might be easier. For me, I do rhythm shoot. I rhythm shoot everything, like, and that's just how I play. But yeah, some people are mixing it up, some people are just pure button. And that's kind of one of the metrics for me, actually, is internally, what are people doing? What are they gravitating towards to be successful? And I've found that it's really a good mix. So I think we're in a decent spot. Both viable. Whether they're equal, I don't know if there's even a way to put a metric behind that, because I don't know how to gauge something that's that different, right? It's just different.
So basically he's saying it's gonna be on a level playing field and it's gonna be hard to tell. It's gonna vary based on your skill type or based on what you prefer. And that does make sense. Last year I switched between button and rhythm based on my players' ability to make sense. Last year I switched between your skill type or based on what you prefer. And that does make sense. Last year I switched between button and rhythm based on my players' ability to make sense. Last year I
right there. He held it for like 45 seconds.
Right. It's just different.
So basically he's saying it's gonna be on a level playing field and it's gonna be hard to tell. It's gonna vary based on your skill type or based on what you prefer. And that does make sense. Last year I switched between button and rhythm based on my players' ability. If I'm playing on a high 3-point build, I was shooting with button. If I was playing with a low 3-point build, I was going rhythm. And now
his shit look
changing and based on the situations as well. If I need a bucket in a really tight situation, I will go button because faster. Rhythm tends to have a little the situations as well. If I need a bucket in a really tight situation, I probably go button because faster. Rhythm tends to have a delay. So there were pros and cons to switching back and forth.
That's why it's some missing.
People like my guy Gabby never switch Every time
Cause
you
you gotta
try,
shoot.
like, nah, this
And I know for a fact, I'm like,
easy.
nigga,
They
you
tend to
should be able
run
to
back.
run to the corner and hold this bitch like
They
this.
did not feel comfortable with the button after
And
they
the
got
nigga
to
step,
it.
nigga
So
do a
it
step back.
was very
Like, so
based
whichever
on
way you doing the
what
stepping
I
back,
believe. I would probably
they'll do it
see
type
this
shit.
here as well, going back and forth. Let me know which one y'all prefer. Rhythm shoot or button. Put it in the comment section. So of course, you know, he had to ask Mike Wong about finishing. So what he said was pretty interesting. So what he basically said, he wants all playstyles to be overpowered in NBA 2K26. That does sound good. So we're gonna have to wait and see, which means they're gonna have to have defense to match that energy, man. But that's neither here nor there. Let's check out what he had to say about finishing in NBA 2K26.
But we wanted every play style to be OP. So, you know, you've never heard that before, right?
Yeah.
Like, it sucks when there's one dominant play style or two dominant play styles. We wanted it to be like, you create a slasher and even a layup slasher. It's really, really specific thing. You want to be a guy who just finishes like Kyrie, that you can do that and you can be effective and you can like kill people with that.
Yeah.
But if you're like, you know, some glass cleaning, interior defensive guy, and if you invest everything in that and you get good at that, you can just, you know, stop everything in the game. We want there to be a diversity of play styles. But to answer your question with slashing, yeah, it was a point of emphasis, especially with layups and dunks, to make slashing just more of a game, right? more of a weapon. Right. Because we knew going in.
So you go to practice.
He's thinking green or miss is bad. People are gonna be like, okay, I'm making a 3-point shooter. Yeah. I'm gonna left, right, cheese, behind screens, and just pull every shot.
They got mini games.
It sounds. So don't think you're going back to get 24. It's different. Which I mentioned with the contest. So I encourage people to try out different punch styles before they commit to what they're building. Yeah, and you've seen it already downstairs. That like floaters are tough. Like they're really strong. And you know, if you get in your bag and you find a custom layup package that you want for your guy, you're going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, you can be floating down, stop on a dime and just float it over the bit.
And dunks too. You see, we made dunks easier. It's just hold down the stick now. It's not a big Mortal Kombat throw, as people call it.
Seems like even standing dunks as well. Like standing meter dunks, everything seems a bit more.
Yeah, don't worry about 7-4s. But I think we're okay. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I gotta be honest with you. That one, what he said about finishing right there. Your boy Booth is back. I might have to rethink my first build again. Now that rim running is back again and these kids are gonna go crazy, I might have to now think about putting higher layups on my build and close shots as well. So anyways, man, let's continue on. So he also spoke about dribbling as well, and I'm not gonna try to limit it right now because what stood out to me more was when he started speaking about taller builds. It seemed like taller builds are gonna be more explosive and more efficient, which is what I like. So I can't wait to get my hands on it. But check out what he said about dribbling in NBA 2K26.
Yeah, discoverability to me is like one thing that I'm excited about for dribbling, and I think people are going to find like their dribble style and all the moves that you can set up with your guy, and find the right combo that that you're good at, get in their bag.
Yeah, I messed with it a little bit, and it definitely feels more explosive. Even the 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", yeah, definitely compared to last year, much more. I know you said not poppy, but I would describe it as more, burst.
Yeah. Shout out to Shay, our cover guy. A lot of his animations are pretty tough, so he's good. A good dribble style to try out too, I'd say, for the bearded guards.
Now, what he said about the animations stood out as well, and I hope, and this is just my hope, I hope we get Shay early. That Shay Gilgeous-Alexander dribble style definitely stood out, and that it's not a coincidence that he mentioned that first, right? Because it actually unlocked the taller builds for me personally. So I hope we get the Shade dribble style in season 1 outright. I hope it's not behind the season lock. So I'm gonna wait. If that's not there, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna like see a brute rage video coming out. Because my first build is gonna be 6'6". I'm putting out here. My first PG is going to be 6'6", hands down, we're not compromising. The next thing is about the defense, well, something I'm really passionate about. And he is saying some really good things. He's speaking about making stick skills matter, making IQ matter, removing the bailout animations as well. Check out what he had to say about the defense and steals in NBA.
Especially with steals. Steals have been for a long time, haven't had much of a game to them. Right. It's kind of a ratings-based dice roll. So that's when I said the plus steals are gone. Yeah. The ones that are just calculated by like, here's your rating, here's my rating, I hit the button, let's just play an animation out, that's all done. So actually, you guys inspired me a lot. Watching Black Market play and watching like Bauer play defense, I can call him out. I get this all you guys, but especially Bauer, and like how good he is at anticipating and cutting the dribbler off. I want that to be a game. Like he can read where the ball is going and then hit steal the right time. We spend a lot of time on that too, just the ball targeting on steals and playing the right animations. They're quicker generally, the animations themselves. So. And not locking you into them much. But yeah, that whole, the IQ part was important. Right. To have like, we actually have different collision radius with the hands based on your steal rating. So there'll be times where like, I'll clear the ball and I have a lower steal rating. If I get like right at the edge of it and I'll miss it, but that extra couple of like, sometimes inches or less than inches, right, make a difference between a steal and not a steal. So that's what's all impacted by your steal rating. So there's a reason to invest in steal, especially if you want to be a lock or a two-way. You're going to need it.
Again, saying all the right things. Again, saying all the right things. But we still got to wait and see how this is executed, especially when we get our hands in the game and we're playing against skillful players. That does matter. Overall, great interview by Joe Noah right there. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to put the link to the full interview in the description. He's saying all the stuff I want to hear. We're going to have to wait and see when we get our hands in the game and when we start playing against each other, playing against the cheaters, playing against the cheaters, and see how everything pans out. At the end of the day, that's all it boils down to. But that's all I got for y'all today. You already know your boy Sid. First time to the channel, like, share, subscribe. God bless you. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace. And don't forget the notification bell is key, y'all. Peace. I see.
You gotta let your move develop though. Say if you flick up on the stick.
What's up? I said was he straight? Yeah, I'll pay him. I forgot to. He act like he ain't on it. Shit. Oh, well, I'm finna go up there and give it to him. I got you. I ain't no around the house, but I got you. I ain't gonna forget him. Alright. I ain't saying shit like you.
Ron looks like he got a different price tag. He does, man.
You know what the red lady?
What is that? My cousin. Nigga, I thought he was insane.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
Flick up. Just like,
whoa.
That's regular.
Oh, serious? Early? Playing with me, bro.
Hold it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, like, if you flick like this, it just develop the move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's developed the board.
Oh, good board, cool.
So I did this
on the break.
Boom. Went to next one.
Trailing.
You know what I'm saying?
This
move right here.
There goes the check. Hey.
Oh my goodness, you good?
Oh man.
Right.
Oh.
Match.
That shit cold.
Board for board.
Ain't no way 2K.
No, it's still like it's just more inclusive. Just practice doing the flick up with the turbo.
Love that wing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like keep spamming it. It's a time thing, you know what I'm saying? So if you did like that, that's like that's a continuation from doing it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I just had a time that where it's right. I forgot. Bro, that's good. Stop it, Pop. You good? Alright, fellas, let's lock in. I don't want to see you on the
spin and spin it. Like run right and spin. Like and hold it. Oh. So if you going like this. No, it's like you gotta let the move develop. So if I'm running, I'm holding this still, but I'm spinning it and I'm locking it to where I want it to go. So if I spin it like this, look, see? Develop. So basically, whatever way your finger go, just shoot through that and time it through that. See now that's
Maybe I'm just not.
So best thing to do is run right, spin it, and like when you spin it, just aim, just like don't let go. You know what I'm saying? Keep it aimed whatever way your hand goes. So this 360, like run right, put it in the right hand, run, spin. See what I'm saying? You gotta do it before you get to where you want to go. Don't do it when you get there. Do it like before you know you're get to the land. Like do it now.
Come on, through. Be aggressive.
See right now you just rhythm shooting like that.
What's up with the slow down?
Hello?
Damn.
Thank God.
That's no hold right there.
I'm basically doing it 2 times sometimes, like with my girl go, like in the afternoon. I go in the morning.
Versus AI don't know what you're doing.
I'll take her in there.
But versus people though, it's still shot.
Back up.
You trying to work out your shit, the foot?
Right back up. Previously, you were already over but I'm feeling the
Before you get leaking out and shit.
I ain't even that
Shit, I'll probably go on like 5 or 6. What y'all doing right now? Shit.
Yep.
Oh, the black logo?
Oh, L2.
Oh, it's still
Hey, hold on 1 second. If you hold L2, back right.
Oh.
Back and down right. Come on, man. And then you hold it. And like keep your hand on there, right? And then like, what's this? Like back up. Like, you gonna do these.
Oh my.
You do up kind, or you can do like this. If you spin from there, it's like that. So you like, you know what I'm saying? Just practice. That's all you gotta do, bro. Just practice different moves.
Don't get that.
Like these.
Bro.
These kind of right here. If you spin it, it's a half spin. If you go like that,
I'm just like at 9.
that's like when you plant your feet. That's how you plant your feet. When you hold L2. Spin. See, that was a good move. You did it to punch the rim. And then another thing too, if you go to that corner, I mean not the corner, if you go to the free throw line right there and hold L2, just tap square. Like tap square, but aim it right. Like jump away from it. You know what I'm saying? Back down, aim towards the right, like back down towards the rim, right? So you see how you aim that way? Like see how your body face that way? But you know what I'm saying, do it again once. Press L2, reset. Right now, look, boom. Now, walking down, right? Walk down. Now, tap right. You know what I'm saying? Now just tap next time. And you will jump, hop step, and shoot.
That's such a bad pass.
Do it now.
Why am I making a 10 pass?
That's a good shot, too. I'll be usually doing them for the shoot. With my hand on the marker every time. Hello? Yeah.
What? Bro, that was crazy. Whatever that is,
I gotta stop.
I ain't no shit right now. I'm finna grab bring the carts over and shit.
Let's go. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my.
Oh, wow.
The fuck they burning rubber and shit?
Ooh.
Are you still at the funeral?
Oh, look.
Bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna shop in the call her and see that with this car.
Ooh, nah, read his hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the car her and see if she got with this car right quick.
Nah, well, I'm solid.
Let's see what that's like. Shot.
I'm gonna let you know as soon as I've been there. You gonna be in the same area? Alright.
So, this the wide open. Damn.
So,
Man, keep slipping.
hey.
There it goes. I see what you're talking about now. Look.
Yeah. It's like you go, but you pull back the other way wherever you want to go.
Yeah, OKC, Spurs, Rockets.
Them high percentage shots, man, that niggas ain't gonna be ready for it.
Says the Thunder got all the
Them kind of shots niggas gonna be prepared for when they do that kind of shit. What the fuck? They just niggas just straight up and shoot. Straight up down shoot. They don't do no moves. They don't expect it. The thing is, they don't want you to do moves. They want the ball. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm open. Like, no, nigga, let me develop my move, bro. That's why it's 2K ain't really a too much skill in that game. Because niggas just want you to play how they want you to play. Sit corner, bro, boom, boom. I got the ball to step back. Like, niggas don't, like niggas didn't know my dude could hit threes. Like, my big dude, like, my court until later on. But I'm like, oh, I'm not passing right now.
I bet you was ball that powerful.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, right there, didn't know he was like, man, that's standing hurt. Like, no, y'all niggas know I can drive to the rim and dunk anything I want. There's no replay. And I can damn near hit the shot. So it's like, sometimes niggas don't pass. But it's, you know what I'm saying? It was perfect though.
Hey man, you better play this.
So now they kind of know type shit like with my nigga K-Boy.
Lady. Let's go. Let's go. Good leg. Ooh. On one leg.
Hey, Roddy.
What? I don't know what happened to him. Can I get a player health update? Unknown right hip injury. Okay.
Do that. There you go. I got one team.
You know what it's all right? Oh,
bro, they got him cracked. That's gonna be early.
So they make you.
Yeah, it's like to really square off your shot if you need to. But you really, if you want to, like, when you shoot, if you hold L2, it'll punch your feet more. Yeah. Say if you hold L2 and regular just sit there, like go corner and hold L2. That'll help you like collect the ball to shoot. Like,
yeah, I like that too. I gotta get that. It's over now, bro. Why boys ain't even doing it?
What?
Well, he'll have his fucking something like that. Putting it automatic. No, yeah, for sure.
No, hold on, cool. Shoot that bitch. It's like it's more secure shot. When you shooting it with your square, it's loose. It's like it's still your shot, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? You down there secure your jump shot way more. It's like a follow through type shit.
Damn.
Like you ever run and catch and shoot? Run a corner and make a pass to you and shoot that bitch as soon as you get it.
Miami, yay.
Let's go. Good shot, high.
Alright.
All my shots go be from the shot meter. Only one I'm using square is when I'm shooting that bitch from the corner. Otherwise, that's not for you to rig shot. Square ain't for the rig shot. That's a straight up shot. Putting you right up for a dunk. They give you any animation that they want.
Shot you.
And they give you any animation that they want instead of animation that you're supposed to have. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Yeah, square, but you can do a weak ass layup. But if you can do a floater if you just pull it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do that when you get down there and just float over a nigga or just go directly to what you know on the layup stick?
First shot. But I want to guard no Kyrie, bro.
Right.
Be there. Hey, double me. Shot there.
Let's go.
Maybe I'm tripping.
Now they don't get the key. Okay, bro.
See when 2K already moved. Oh.
Put on.
Oh my God.
Up to the Kyrie, bro.
No blitz right there is crazy.
Bro, they hacked it, bro. It's late.
Yo, that's a crazy Let's go.
Oh, what a leg. Straight right head.
This is my first time living with Katie, so.
That's all.
Second quarter. Let's go.
No, sir. Come on, bro. Move around.
Let's go. Hey.
He's busting.
I like that bump right here.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good. Alright.
Come on, man. I mean, the shot be that small, bro.
Luka.
you held the L2 quick release.
Yeah, no.
Come on, Kyle, we're not seeing what's going on. Oh, yeah, what's wrong?
Oh my God.
Get him!
Yeah, and one, bro. You gotta bless after that.
I don't need no help. You should have put me on him. Look. Hey, little, you should have put me on him. Quit help.
Go. I don't know how, bro. I don't know how much better I'm supposed to time it, bro.
Yo.
They just know D-Lo's like that, bro. It's a D-Lo tax. Oh my God.
Play stop, bro. What are you doing?
Go.
I really could have shot it, low key.
Ooh, I need that.
Terrible.
Come on, bro. You gotta hit one. Bro, this is bad.
Over those three. That was wild. Oh my God.
I gotta miss.
Oh wow.
Okay.
One time for that one.
75. That is steep, bro. What did he do there?
He shot you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Come on, Kyrie.
I got
Come on, bro. You annoying.
Oh no. Oh.
Now they go back.
When I tell you they was swarming, bro.
Hey,
Bro.
bro.
When I say swarming,
Free throws,
Oh, it was about to rain or something earlier.
no, bro. They just was,
Oh, I missed
bro.
one. Damn.
By him.
You stop straining.
Oh, what's that?
When the sun started going down, that's when they came.
It's him. Okay, he hit a couple buckets.
I don't know, dude. You gotta prove it. I ain't seen too much of you yet.
Yeah, I'll be.
Man, I've been a rolling stone.
Oh, definitely.
Wherever I lay my hat is my home.
Man.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Nice.
That's all the scream.
Nice,
What are you doing?
Shit, yeah, dog.
It's a real man cave.
That's all I do. I be streaming this motherfucker now. I ain't gonna jack.
Come on, man.
Streaming plenty of shit, bro.
All right, y'all playing role play right now.
Streaming everything. Oh, it does. Put these niggas up here playing that new 2K and shit. I want it up. I had this from Lil Rob, made me a character. Yeah. He just went to the crib. I used this profile picture and shit.
Folks, credit at my head, folks. They put their lawyers on.
Yeah.
Credit, you know.
He talking about
crunch.
Shit.
What? Why? Because you had paid that thing? They sent your shit to collections?
Yeah.
This shit crazy, you know what?
They steady calling me, bro.
Dog, look at that.
Are they gonna kill me, bro?
Older is a bit.
Look at his character. He got his fit on and shit. Yeah, shit, we down there and shit.
Oh, I called him safe for bed.
Oh, that's all like she like said this entertainer. Hey, Sadie, where you going, Sadie? Yeah. Yeah, I did some shit.
How much is a 3.5 a week?
$55, my nigga.
Yeah. This nigga Deshaun shit.
$55, my nigga. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today,
We're diving into some virtual hoops.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? What's up, everybody? We're live. Let's get into some hoops.
This is shit. That's crazy. That nigga ass.
That was bugging.
Cheeks, dog. Yeah, shit. I'm waiting for us to bring me the car and
Bro,
shit.
guess what, bro? They added me part of the Crunch group, the Crunch Dogs. Yeah, they got a group, like 40 motherfuckers in there. My bitch was pennies.
What?
Bro, I'm talking about, I got about 10 first place bitches. The niggas that all in the group, this all the niggas that be like really going crazy, consistent in that Crunch, they made a group, bro. And it's like 40, 50 motherfuckers in that motherfucker, bro. And I woke up the other day, and my notifications on IG just going crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm talking about they in there conversating for real. They talking about how much niggas benching and doing different, like, you know, I ain't the type of nigga that just get in that and be just like, you feel me? Nah, not flying, just like talking and just interacting with niggas I don't know. So it's like, that's something different from me. I gotta get used to it. I don't even be opening up the messages. They just be sitting in my you feel me? Cause it's like, they show who looking at this shit, but all the people, seeing friend requests, all types of bitch mad as fuck at me.
What?
She like, you accepted them? All of them?
You said her wider?
I told her 6 people. I told her, she like, how many people you accepted? I said 6. It was only 6 at the time. And she was like, 6? 6 people? You adding them? Like, what the fuck is the group?
It's a group thing. That's like equivalent to if she go to like a workout group with her friends and she at the gym and they started a workout group for the girls and all that shit.
Bro.
And she get to going and they like boom boom.
It was a nigga dude that be in there, buff ass nigga, bro. He got a page called Real Games or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He always in there training.